Ah!
No.
You know, if there's one sound I wish I could imitate really well, it would be the Half-Life Scientist stream. Because just being able to imitate that would be so funny. Discord is cutting you off anytime you try to do that.
What? You
Yeah.
just doing stat,
Stop!
stat. No.
Alright, chat. I have a problem. A very slight problem, but it's one that's annoying me. I need to update my driver, because apparently you need to update your drivers to play the game. Well, you don't need to, but it's recommended.
It's very recommended.
So I tried to open the control panel thing to get the thing to thing the thing, and it's not opening. It just refuses to open. Oh, that's lovely. That's very lovely. Thank you, game. Or, well, it's not a game. Hey, you guys need a horse in chat or what? You seem to be horseless today. Pagan was here. Um, he's having internet troubles today.
Okay, no, we can't lie to the people anymore. See, the aliens came and they sucked out part of his brain, and now he speaks like flippity floop. All right. Seriously, the very first thing I heard from him was and I was like, wow, what the fuck was that? And Cree had to translate for me.
Yeah, he was roboting super hard. Okay, I know Seed Cleaner put a bunch of programs to sleep, but surely that doesn't mean, like, they don't fucking ever open again.
You said put them asleep, so they sleep with the fishes.
Oh no. This is already a disaster of a start. Like, I thought I was ready to go like 10 minutes ago, and I thought, you know what, I'll give myself to 520 just in case. And then suddenly it's like, no, driver. You need a driver. It's like, fuck off. Okay, wake up NVIDIA. Yes, wake them both up. You piece of crap. Yes, no. Ah! Okay. Now please work. Yes! We're on our way to things working, hopefully. Drivers. Yes, that's what I want. $2 from Bonehead261. Thank you. Oh no, the feds got him. Yep. I've heard the story of Ruby Ridge before, but I just read it again on Twitter, and holy shit, that situation is completely fucked.
Yeah.
Like, just everything about it. $2 from Harv3034. Thank you. The bird joining the Natural One Club? Yes, please. Yeah, it won't be a proper RPG stream if I don't nat 1 on fucking everything. It has to be critical failures completely. Forever for me.
That ones are brutal, because we like it, especially if you become the face of your party. For anyone that doesn't know in chat, the face just means you're the guy that talks. You know, you're the one that goes up to everybody, like the it's the literal like I'll handle this, you know, sort of thing, or you know, let me do the talking, you guys stay quiet, sort of thing. Because your guy has really good charisma and stuff like that, so your character is the most likable and affable of the group. But it's really funny when you're the face of the party and you're like, oh yes, I get a +6 charisma bonus and a +5 competency with persuasion bonus. Literally, I can't fail this roll, and then you get a nat 1, and it's like critical failure. It's like, and I just imagine that my character just walked up to them, put his hands on his hips like a fucking superhero pose, and just went like,
be a brainlet mage? No, but that made me think it would be funny to play as fucking Rincewind in this.
yes, holy shit, Rincewind is so fucking good.
I need to listen to those audiobooks more, but like I'm in the middle of another series right now that just captured me a little bit more, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
No spoilers? No spoilers, please. I've never
Yeah.
played a Baldur's Gate game before. I do have 1 and 2 on Steam. I've been meaning to play them, but you know how these things go. It's the whole Steam backlog thing where it's like,
Mm.
yes, I have 500 games. I've played 12 of them.
Yep. I'll repeat my question for Setch. How'd the ending hold up? The ending was fantastic.
Oh, you did finish it.
Yep, I'm fully done with
Nice.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
Well, not fully
It,
done. Obviously, I'm going back to play some more. I'm gonna go back through my own more playthroughs, but still.
on a scale of 1 to 10.
How would I rate the game overall, completely?
Yeah.
9.5. I'm not kidding either. It's really fucking good.
I prefer to be the ass of the party. Eh.
I could see some complaints with particular way if you handle the ending, but the way I handled the ending, it was genuinely a beautiful thing. There was a again, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to talk in vagaries. There was a character who their end was coming and they knew it, and so they made the sacrifice for the party so that they would die free and not as a slave. And it was a fantastic what a fantastic like send off. And again, I'm keeping it vague because it was just a sacrifice. It was great.
Okay, but can you call someone the gamer word? Yeah, you should be able to call every single
You
character in this game the gamer word, because
you could
I...
throw some racial slurs around in this game.
Nice.
Not like our version of racial slurs, but you
No,
can throw some
I
racial
know.
slurs at people,
I
and
figured
people
it would
will
be
throw them back at
immoral.
you.
Good. Based. I saw this clip of someone was talking to this child character, and I can't remember what the exact context was, but they didn't like the child, so they picked the child up and threw them off a waterfall.
Yeah.
In fact, Pagan was trying to show me his character yesterday, I think it was. And he did a similar thing where he just fucking killed a child and aggroed an entire town.
Yeah.
Baldur's back? Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Let me refresh, and I will see.
Ah!
It's
I see.
circling on my end. Oh, there we go.
I do see chat there, so hopefully, like, it is back up. Um, yeah. Note to self: don't update drivers while on stream. Very bad idea. Very not
Yeah.
good.
The only thing that's not there is our icons. That's it.
Yeah, I see that. I'm working on getting that fixed. All right. Everything should be in order now. Drivers are updated. Stream is back on. What the fuck? Oh, that's what that is. Okay, yeah. Let me play the game. Do you have to create a Larian account to play?
I don't know. I already had one from Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2.
Oh, I hope not. I'll be very annoyed if you do need it.
I wouldn't think so.
So what class are we rolling, boys? I don't know which class I'm gonna play yet. Please tell me I don't... Okay. Complaint time. I despise when you download a new game that you have to fucking make an account in order to fucking play.
Mm.
I have a Steam account. That should be, like, the extent of it. Unless it's, like, a big online thing. I'm only playing single player right now. Like, yeah, we'll probably do multiplayer in the future. But...
Well, it's because Baldur's Gate 3 has drop in, drop out. Like, at any time, you can have somebody come into your game.
So I do need to make an account.
Because, like, you can literally just be like, yeah, to your friend, hey, I'm having trouble in this spot. You get in here and help. And they'll be like, okay.
Fucking goddamn it. Oh, wait, there is a skip button. Okay. See, this is... Chat can't see this right now. There's the main screen. It said, oh yeah, account to play. Get started. Those were my options. Get started. So it's like, fine,
Okay.
I'll fucking do that. Then I get there. There's a login screen. And then there's skip at the bottom.
There you go. Cool. Yeah, I'm just used to because I have a Larian account. I've had one for a long time.
Oh yeah, I should get the digital upgrade. Play game. Start.
Yep, you're gonna have it's 4-player co-op.
Nice. Yeah, Pagan was saying the other day we should play together, and yeah, I agree. Once I get through this one time, we should do a multiplayer run of this on stream. Like all three of us stream it. We'll probably
Yeah,
have our... Why is it
I'm
not...
absolutely gonna be my Dragonborn sorcerer when we do that.
Oh, you're gonna do your same character?
Maybe not Severus, but I have plenty of sorcerer characters.
Cree, just saying, there's a reason Cleric is banned in tabletop. Ah. Any plans of playing Dark and Darker? Okay, I forget what that game even is. But I know that a lot of people are playing it, and I've heard decent things about it. We might do it.
It is it's an extraction. I don't know what you call it, shooter, but it's one of those extraction games, kind of like Tarkov, except you are playing in a medieval fantasy setting. So you have rogues, clerics, sorcerers, wizards, warlocks, that sort of thing, bard, and they all have their own unique mechanics and everything like that. And you actually have to like deal with traps and like find chests and loot and use scrolls to teleport out or go deeper into the dungeon, that sort of thing.
No nudity. None at all.
That was a Stroud. One of the funniest ones I've ever seen was Stroud got a sex scene, right? And he's like, it's going on for a while, but you know they're gonna do the fade away thing that they do in these games, stuff like that. And then it started fading away. And he goes, see, I told you, chat. And he goes to go eat something, and he looks back at the screen, and the scene has changed to now the girl is giving him head, and he's like, whoa, shit!
Shame, gonna have to click off now, crying emote. Free the nipple. Okay, look. No.
No, seriously, chat, you do want to put no nudity on if you're going to stream it or anything. Again, you have to make the choice to see it, but, you know, they're going to show you all of it.
Okay, I'm going to pick the medium difficulty. I'm probably going to die a fuck ton, okay?
Again, I'll only keep things so I don't want to spoil anything. I will just say, think outside the box. Like, again, this is is as close to a tabletop RPG as you'll get.
I've seen a clip already of someone like stacking 30 boxes to jump over a castle wall.
Yes, that was Matt Mercer, and he was playing with Sven Venka, who is the owner and operator of Larian Studios. Sven was like, "All right, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm going to stack all these boxes." He's like, oh, "Okay." And then he got there, and then he actually used an arrow to shoot it over the wall.
Yeah, it was like a teleportation arrow.
Yeah. Spoilers, there's Matt.
I can't believe the game spoiled me 30 seconds into the cinematic, the opening cinematic.
Oh shit, is that playing for you? Sorry, I'll not say.
That is terrifying, Jesus Christ.
Yep.
No, you stay away from me, tentacle man. I don't want what you're selling. God.
Who are you?
Well, I'm someone who's about to die, apparently.
Yeah. I will give you one thing. Do not play the Dark Urge for your first time through.
I think I should play the Dark Urge for the first time through.
And if you want to, you can, but it's recommended against.
Oh God. Wait, how do I change?
Go back to edit character.
Yeah.
You're right now. You're in edit appearance. Yeah, and now the left side, all those little boxes you can click.
Ah.
And since you'll be here for a little bit, I will be right back in a moment. I need to go back.
All right. I genuinely don't know what race to pick. Quick, now that he's gone, pick the meta class. Oh, there's the classes. Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Ranger, Paladin, Monk, Fighter, Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard. Wizards master the arcane by specializing in individual schools of magic, combining ancient... Hold on. I need to turn down the music just a bit. I can't remember if I've mentioned this on screen before, on stream before, but when there's music playing, especially ones with vocals like that, it really fucking scrambles my brain when I'm trying to think. Kriya's chosen Willing Damnation. I haven't chosen anything yet. I haven't settled on a race. I went to look at the classes, and I just left off on whatever one I happen to be on. So wait, what's the difference between one... Like, she's taller, I guess. Is that it? Is the difference just height? Race human, class fighter equals based. You clicked on Warlock, so XD. I haven't chosen anything yet. I'm looking at things. 1 and 2 are average height. 3 and 4 is Hulk mode. Okay. Bound by a pact to an all-powerful patron, warlocks trade their loyalty for supernatural abilities and unique magic. Oh. Sorcerers are natural spellcasters drawing on inherent magic from a gift or bloodline. With stealth skill and uncanny reflexes, rogues' versatility lets them get the upper hand in almost any situation. Oh. Rangers are on elaborate scouts and trackers, honing a deep connection with nature in order to hunt their favorite prey. Fueled by the oath you swore to uphold justice and righteousness, you are a beacon of hope in dark times. Channel your cosmic enlightenment by deftly dodging and efficiently disassembling your foes through stunning strikes and a whirlwind of martial art attacks. I do feel like it would be super powerful to just have a character that heals the party. You know? Put your enemies in the cringe compilation. Warlock is pretty fun to start with. I recommend you choose between Bard, Monk, Paladin, and Sorcerer because none of the PC companions are those classes. Subclasses to choose from. Paladin will have 3 and will change your oath you have to uphold. Cree, you could change your sub-race if you want to be a different elf type. I have not settled on a race yet. I'm one thing at a time. You get a healer character right away. Bard, Monk, Paladin, and Sorcerer because none of the PC companions are those classes. I might just go Sorcerer. Fighter, Sorcerer, and Paladin are considered S tier. Oh, that's good to know. Can see in the dark. Oh, that's handy. Fire resistance sounds pretty useful. I guess everyone can see, well, I guess not. You can see a bit farther in the dark. Dwarf is your only option? Why dwarf? Do they get something special? If you do not play a dwarf, you're crippling yourself. Okay, what do dwarfs get? Well, they can move less per turn, so that's already a bonus. Okay, what's the difference between a halfling and a gnome in terms of, like, actual... I guess gnomes have pointy ears, and halflings are just, like, short humans. Yo, Creetosis, hello! Lizard. Probably not gonna play a lizard. I'm tempted to ask Setch what the what the best one to go with would be. Halflings are more human-like, gnomes are closer to fairies and shit. Fair enough. I think you should play as a lizard and call yourself a snake person. Dwarves and lizards are based, gnomes are mad. Halflings are more into thief type. Dragonborn are snakes. Is this game on console? I don't know. I think I heard something about it maybe being on console, but I don't know. PS5 version comes out either at the end of August or in September. Dragonborn are very fun. Ask him what's the most Bethesda. Oh god, no. I wouldn't really say any race is better or worse than the other. You get small bonuses for each, and if you're not absolutely min-maxing, you'll be fine. Alright. The whole sub-races thing looks pretty cool, too. I think it is anyways, because it adds a bit more variety to, like, what your character can look like. Gold Dwarf. They asked me how well I understood critical race theory. I said I have some critical theories about race. They said, welcome aboard. I'm gonna have to get Setch to read that one when he gets back. You can bully people so hard as a drow? Okay, you have officially made the best argument for which race I should pick. $3 from Dilucon, thank you. Hey Cree, please make mommy drow, please. I haven't decided yet. I'm still trying to figure out what to go with. Rock gnome. I'm gonna say it now. The gnomes should be exterminated. I hate gnomes. Gnomes are terrible. If I ever get good at playing this game, I'll do a run dedicated entirely to wiping out every gnome in the game. Oh my god. Dragonborn has the most sub-races. Ah. Does everyone want you to go... I'm not gonna finish reading that one, no. You could say drow with a hard W, which is quite powerful. Oh my god, I'm terrible at reading today. Which is a quite powerful boon indeed, but you shall suffer in other areas. Ah. But who will do the Travelocity commercials? Do they still use the gnome in those commercials? Choose the Dark Urge origin. You can customize them all to hell and they get the most fun cutscenes. Setch said I shouldn't for a first playthrough. No, the promise of racism as playing as a drow is pretty appealing. You're basically on par with kobolds as far as their approach to gnomes. Oh, so the kobolds want to wipe out the gnomes too? Fucking based. Best race, let me play as one of them. You should do a Stabbins playthrough and stab everyone's father. Nah. Taking orders from a lizard? It was a suggestion, not an order. He can't make me not play the Dark Urge. Stab the child. I do think it's hilarious that this game has child murder.
I exist, Cree. Give me one moment.
Welcome back. Chat is giving me many suggestions for which race I can pick. Some of them based on how racist you can be in this game. I wonder if he even heard that because he said the whole 1 second thing. Are you there?
Yeah, sorry about that. I decided to put together a bit of a meal too, so I skipped out on lunch.
Ah, fair enough. I'm still trying to decide on race. Do you have any suggestions?
I mean, the obvious one. Well, okay, it depends.
I'm not playing a snake.
I think you should. But do you want one that's good for like power reasons, like it's strong in the meta, or do you want like what do you feel like you want to do?
I don't know, honestly.
Well, if you want something that's powerful in the meta, then you would do elf, half elf, or human. Those are the strongest ones in the meta.
Elf, half elf, or human.
Again, I obviously vote for Dragonborn because I think they look fucking kick ass, and they're also rare. You can also put a tail on them too. In canon, they're not supposed to have a tail, but they just look so weird in Dungeons and Dragons without a tail. The problem with them is that they had one of their mechanics removed, which was dark vision, and I hate that it got removed.
Ah.
But yeah.
I was considering either tiefling or drow, or maybe half-orc, but they look kind of ugly. And also, I don't think half-orc would work well for sorcerer, which I think I'm going to go with. Chat has been giving some suggestions.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, there's a comment from Base No Bark that I kind of want you to read.
Okay.
Just scroll up until you see his, wait. That's not it. Okay, yeah, so scroll up. It's not the first comment you'll see, it's the second one. Just above Dialiocon's super chat.
They asked me how well I understood critical race theory. I said I have some critical theories about race. They said, welcome aboard. Nice.
I thought you'd like that.
That's right. Well, Tiefling are much more integrated in the story here.
Yeah.
All of them are integrated in the story, but Tiefling is pretty heavy in the story. Especially for Act 1.
Alright.
Dark vision is very useful, though. Like, any race that has dark vision is incredibly useful.
Most of them do seem to have it.
Yeah.
To a degree. Dragonborn
The
don't.
one that, yeah, Dragonborn not getting it is what annoys me to fucking all in.
Gnomes and halflings don't, which good, because fuck them. I said to chat, if I ever get good at this game, I want to do a run of the game where I just make it my life's mission to kill every gnome I see. They deserve it, okay?
Well, you have two different types of gnome, because if you click on gnome, there's all different kinds, but if you click on gnome, say, and go to sub-races,
yeah,
you'll see that, yeah.
I don't know, they're all, the way I look at it, they're all gnomes and they all need to burn.
There are a lot of gnomes in the game. Be very careful.
That won't be this run. I know Dialiocon in chat keeps asking me to play Drow. I might go with that.
My recommendation for Sorcerer, because you want to do Draconic Bloodline Sorcerer, at least I feel that's the best one to go, since it boosts power of set abilities. I would go Dragonborn. Just get Draconic Bloodline. All of them, all sorcerers get Draconic Bloodline. You just want me to play a
lizard.
Yeah, they look fucking great too.
You'll not infect me with your lizardness.
Get infected.
No.
Well, unfortunately, they do suck in terms of meta, which is just a shame. Wild Magic, I would not pick Wild Magic as a sorcerer class. That's for sure, because holy shit.
Alright. So there's body type 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 are male, 2 are female. Chat said, like, the other one is just, like, you're big, you're tall.
Yeah, one is your standard female and male. The other is your big, your the muscle female male.
Yeah.
Where to next? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells.
Be
And
wary.
all
This
Dragonborn are
place
just
is
big.
trapped.
So the camera work on some of it is pretty funny. You can even call out certain things for being short. It's great.
Can you hurry up the character, remove them, its clothes? I want to see them titties. Nudity is off.
Yeah, you're not
Nudity
gonna
is
see it.
very off. You missed my super chat. Be careful with Drow. They are both the source and target of racisms. Well, that's exactly the point.
Mhm.
I
mean, all of them technically are. Dragonborn are as well, just because they're so rare in the area. I think throughout my entire playthrough, there were 10? Something like that. But again, them being rare also makes it more interesting too. It's really funny when certain races that really are super into Dragonborn meet.
Do you meet any in the game, or is your character the only one if you play one?
No, you meet some in the game as well.
Okay.
But they are exceedingly rare.
$2 from Harv3034. Thank you. Ready for the 3 hours of character creation. I usually try to get by this pretty quick, but it seems a bit more important in this game.
It's exceptionally important, especially when we get to your spell selections and everything.
Yeah, I'll definitely take guidance on that.
I guess one of the good things about Dragonborn is that I don't need to waste a tier 1 spell slot for Mage Armor. You're going to need Mage Armor.
Alright, I'll try to keep that in mind then. £5 from Threadnought, thank you. I would love for Creed to include any one of my gnome PCs in his genocide of a superior race. Spoiler, he won't succeed, he's in the wrong edition. I'm sorry, but gnomes are the inferior race. They will be wiped out. No more gnomes. Death to the gnomes.
In canon, so you know how in World of Warcraft canon, the gnomes are the ones that are like the inventors and everything like that?
The gnomes need to be fucking purged in World of Warcraft too, but yes.
And here, that's where they got it from, was from Dungeons & Dragons. However, in Dungeons & Dragons, they're the inventors because they stole all the schematics and shit from other races. They're little fucking shitheads.
I didn't know Drow could just be like a normal elf-looking person. You know?
What do you mean?
Well, the skin color thing. There's like
Oh yeah,
human tones, which would make them
Yeah.
look like a normal elf rather than a Drow. Is it Drow or
it's
Drow?
weird. It's Drow.
Drow, okay. Oh my god, you could be a green Drow. That does not look good, oh my god.
Oh, did you click the all colors option and then click on one?
I clicked on like vomit green.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be a light-skinned Drow. It's fucking cringe. I agree.
Yeah, I wasn't going to. Because if I'm going to do that, I might as well just pick a regular fucking elf at that point.
Yep.
No scars.
Yeah, that's again. The color options are actually way better. The Dragonborn, you can tell what they put the most effort into. But they have the color options are genuinely like fantastic for the Dragonborn one.
That's a lot of eye colors.
So this is basically very high replayability because I'm assuming race, gender, stats, etc. affect a lot of stuff in the game stats. Yes. No, your race, gender, everything like that will affect a lot of things. And obviously, if you're sorcerer, you're going to go charisma, so you're going to be the face of the party. Unless you stack somebody else to go super high charisma.
I think I'm probably gonna have my own character up front most of the time, so I'd probably prefer my character to have the highest charisma.
Yep. And if you're sorcerer, you need high charisma.
Oh, you do?
So, yep. Sorcerers cast magic innately. So they cast magic through their bloodline ancestry. Magic to them is as simple as breathing. Which, makes a lot of wizards pissed off, because wizards need to learn their magic through meticulous study.
Another thing, too, is I like how many hairstyles here that aren't dog shit. When I make a character in Fallout 4, there's like 2 hairstyles that I even like.
Yeah.
And even then, it's like just settling for something rather than, something that I actually like.
They stated how they made it. What they do is they take not individual strands, but kind of like individual clusters of hair, and they'll actually shape each one of them to make all these different hairstyles. So it's a very long process, but it makes the hair come out looking really good.
It does look good. It looks fantastic. I think I'll go with that. All right. That's probably good.
Okay. So now you've got your class of sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Was there subclasses too?
Yes. When you see go past these cantrips and spells, you'll see subclass.
Okay.
And I highly recommend against wild magic. So what wild magic is that your magic is so potent that alternate magic effects can also happen from you casting spells.
That sounds like it could cause a lot of problems.
It causes chaos, like absolute chaos.
Yeah.
It's definitely you need to know you already need to know what you're doing when you do sorcerer. But my God, if you do wild magic sorcerer, oh boy.
So where's wild magic here?
No, go past cantrips and spells. It's subclass.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can see these.
Ooh.
Yeah, when you have Draconic, you get scales. Because it's your dragon bloodline piercing through. On Dragonborn, it actually makes a gorgeous multicolor effect on you.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that when I saw your character creation thing 2 weeks ago. Is that when the game came out?
Yeah. Here, let me. I actually cut out my character so people could see what it looks like. Put it right.
Which subclass do you think
It's
I should
PDN shit.
go with?
I do Draconic because you get a lot of benefits from Draconic Bloodline. You'll notice that you'll get... Oh, wait! Oh, you won't need Mage Armor because of Draconic Resilience. That's right. Yeah. So there you go. That's saving you a spell.
Alright.
You also get additional hit points as well, and you will get benefits to whichever bloodline you pick. So you'll notice that underneath subclass now you have Dragon Ancestor, and now you could pick, and that'll change the color of the scales you have. It gives you a free spell, and will change the buffs and benefits you'll be getting later on.
Ooh. Okay, I'll check that out after I get the cantrips thing. What the fuck is a cantrip?
Cantrips are basically your at-will spellcasting. They don't take any spell slots or anything like that. You can use them an infinite number of times. And so I'll explain. I'll tell you some of the best ones to pick. Just let me know whenever you want to start that. But I would highly recommend checking your Dragon Ancestor first, so you get a baseline of what skill and stat you want, right?
At level 6, spells that deal fire damage are more powerful, and you can become resistant to fire damage.
Which means you cut all damage from fire sources in half.
Alright. At level 6, spells that deal acid damage are more powerful, and you become resistant to acid damage. Lightning, more powerful, more resistant. Cold, more powerful, more resistant.
I will say that
It's just...
fire... Acid is probably the worst choice to pick.
Acid is the worst.
Yeah. It's because you don't have... There's not a lot of spell choices that do acid damage, and there's not too many things that will focus acid damage in general. And I mean this in Dungeons & Dragons overall.
Okay.
Right?
So, I've got fire, lightning, cold, and poison then.
Yeah, poison, again, it's not great because of your spell choices. There's not a ton of poison stuff. Though they did change a lot of stuff to now do poison. So you have better choices than you do for acid. Fire is obviously what a lot of people pick because fireball.
It kind of sucks that acid is so shit, because that actually looks really good on the character's face. The black scales.
Yeah. Yep.
I like how they have different patterns and designs, too, rather than just being the same one recolored over and over again. It's like, yeah, maybe it's the same 2 or 3, but, you know.
Yeah.
That one seems to fit in best with, like, my character's skin color already. Yeah, I might just go with, probably fire or lightning. I've never... Okay, I don't know why. I've never really been a big fan of ice magic in fantasy stuff.
Fair. Here it's actually pretty good because of the debuffs and everything you get from using.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I guess it slows them down or something?
Yep. And trust me, slowing people down so they can't take more actions and they can't move as far and stuff like that is really, really nice. But, again, most people take fire because Fireball exists and Scorching Ray exists. And boy, if you want to be a nuke sorcerer, Scorching Ray is a lot of people underestimate how powerful Scorching Ray is.
5 pounds from Threadnought. Thank you. Ignore the naysayer, Creed. Just go with the acid one because it looks cool. You'll be able to make it work. It's D&D. You're gonna die anyways. Yeah, right now I'm between fire and cold, I guess.
Yeah.
The white and silver ones do look good on the character, especially silver. That looks really good. Fire, red, gold, and brass.
And so what's interesting about this, too, is you have the chromatic scale versus the metallic scale. And what that essentially means is chromatics are typically the bad guys. They're the evil dragons. And then the metallics are the good dragons.
Oh. You could change the scales and edit character.
Oh yeah, when you get through your full, like, editing thing, by the way, I posted the cutout of my sorcerer and everything. Also, another thing that Dragonborn get, though, the fucking Eye of Sauron, like, fire eyes. They just look bad. Because they're literally just, like, fire burning in their eyes forever.
I think I'll stick with this one. Oh, and all colors are available too if you, I guess, want to break the lore.
Yep.
I'll try to stay within what's there though. And the eyes are different now. You said too.
No,
yeah,
the dragon.
Oh.
The Dragonborn are the ones that get the really special eyes.
Oh, the race, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah. Yes, the race.
Yep. You wouldn't be able to, if you showed it on stream, it would reset your stuff. But yeah, no, they are gorgeous. They have this beautiful like fire effect in their eyes. Anyways, for cantrips, if you are up to that point.
I actually haven't decided between cold and fire yet. Oh my god, this is actually going to take a while.
Mm.
I mean,
Don't worry about it.
I'll try not to worry about it.
This is part of this is just Dungeons and Dragons general. This is the tabletop experience as well.
Well, you said fire is really powerful and you can nuke people with it, so...
Yeah, you could build Nuke Sorcerer. Nuke Sorcerer, because Sorcerer is a spellcasting class that can decide, I want to take more turns. Or, I want to fire more spells. Which is devastatingly powerful in a game. The big downside for Sorcerer is the fact that you have a very limited spell pool. You don't get a lot of spells. You need to read through the spells and think about them very carefully before you pick a spell. Whereas wizards can learn all magic. They just need to find a scroll and they can learn it, and then all they have to do is change out what spells they memorize. But you have access to the entire pool of magic.
All right.
Well, with some caveats. There's some magics you can't get because they're divine magics, not arcane.
I suppose I should take Firebolt now that I've went with the fire... Did I go with fire? Yes, I went with fire.
Mm-hmm. So, Firebolt is good. You want friends. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Gain advantage on charisma checks against a non-hostile creature.
Now, in Tactician mode, they actually have a chance to accuse you of enchanting them, which can actually, like, tank your thing if you use friends too much.
I'm still tempted to get the Frost spell, just because, yeah, the slowing movement speed sounds really good.
Ray of Frost is genuinely really good to have. Firebolt's your generic overall spell. It'll actually get more powerful as you go on, so you'll get, instead of doing 1d10, it'll do 2d10 and then 3d10 later.
Yeah.
Friends is good just because conversations, like having conversations everywhere.
Lots of conversations in this game, from what I understand.
Oh yeah, and the tabletop, everything. So it's just good to have friends to try to smooth things over. But you got to be very careful that you don't get accused of, you know, hey, you've hexed me or some shit. And it's like, oh, whoops.
Okay, but can I hex them?
You can if you play Warlock.
Oh. Okay, time to start over.
Yeah. Then for your last one. Mage Hand is really useful in this game, but later. So there are all kinds of uses for it, because what Mage Hand does is that it allows you to have a thing that can run around and do interactions for you. So, like, say, hey, we need to get that gate open, and then you cast Mage Hand on the gate lever, and then you could go back to fighting as you were, and Mage Hand will take its turn, and then it'll open the gate lever for you, so you don't have to send somebody up there and waste their turn. The Mage Hand can do it.
That does sound very useful.
Yeah, but it's more of a situational, useful thing for stuff like that, because then otherwise you waste a cantrip spot. Bone Chill is really good because it does necrotic damage, and not a lot of things are super resistant to necrotic damage until you get to certain areas. But the other thing is that they can't heal. Anything that's hit by it cannot heal.
Yeah, that sounds incredibly useful. I'm tempted to take it over Mage Hand just for that.
Yeah. Shocking Grasp is always really good as a melee skill because of the debuff it puts on people. Light is also incredibly useful, like shockingly useful in this game.
Dancing Lights?
No, just light in general.
Okay. So
Dancing Lights is good, but it's a concentration spell. Light, what makes Light so good is that it's an until long rest spell, and it gives you the same benefit. You can't move it around, but now you have a light source on you forever. You won't need it because you have dark vision, but if you have a party member that doesn't have dark vision, really fucking good.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot about sub-race for the drow. Does, I guess that just changes appearance? Yeah. I'll stick with what
No,
I
there
know.
are two different types of drow, basically.
Yeah.
So the Lothsworn are the basic drow, the usual drow, the evil ones.
Yeah.
The Seldarin drow are the we'll still hate you because you're not drow, but at least we won't like sacrifice you to spiders and shit like that, and we
Oh.
won't kidnap and rape
So,
you and
The
stuff.
default one I was on was actually like the normally evil one.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter in this because what makes it interesting is to be able to break the your bind. Basically, like, does your race really dictate who you are? And you can actually have that be a thing in this game. Like, I will be above my race.
Also, I saw Lumos in chat, and now... So, Sag, Lumos flashbang is real.
Yeah. It is hilarious if you cast light or you cast daylight on somebody, especially when you get to a certain area that's really dark.
Oh, no.
And then you're like, okay, I'm going to cast the daylight spell. Let's see if it lives up to its name. And it literally does. It's just like, holy shit, I'm blind now. What the fuck? It is so weird to see an area that's supposed to be like always dark suddenly look like it's broad fucking daylight outside.
A lot of these spells look really useful.
Mm.
Like,
So, what did you pick? Draconic Bloodline, right?
yes.
Okay, yeah. So you don't need mage armor, which is really
Correct.
good. So, good ones in this game, Chromatic Orb, because it can make surfaces, right? Surfaces are very handy, especially if you combo it with other spells later to like make water. And then you use the Lightning Orb. Oh boy. Magic Missile, of course, is always good because it's guaranteed damage. It's not a lot of guaranteed damage until you upcast it later on, but it's just guaranteed damage. They can't dodge, they can't do anything.
Alright.
But again, its damage falls off, especially if you go a red fire bloodline for your draconic bloodline.
So maybe don't take Magic Missile then.
Well, it falls off because at tier 2 you're going to get Scorching Ray,
Okay. So I'll grab something
Which-
else then.
which has a chance to hit, but it's really strong. Shield is pretty good. Just because it also will protect you from Magic Missile, so if people use Magic Missile on you, you can actually defend against it. Let's see. Thunderwave. Thunderwave is really, really good in this game.
Yeah?
Yep.
That pushes away all creatures and objects. It sounds like that might hit my party members.
It will, if you're not a wizard, because, okay, you're a sorcerer, so it will hit your party members. If you were a wizard, you can actually get a special, thing for your subclass if you are a evocation master, where none of your evocation spells will hit your friendlies, and Thunderwave is an evocation spell. So, oh boy. Yeah, Thunderwave at a high ledge, and oh boy, being able to throw... I used Thunderwave on a massive boss spider, and it was the funniest fucking thing.
I think I've told this story before. During Wrath of the Lich King for World of Warcraft, when the first raid opened up, Nex Ramus, this is a raid that's floating in the air that you have to fly to. And there's these, in this entranceway, it's a small little circle with 8 doorways. 4 of them go to, like, the outside world. Like, there's just a regular doorway you can just walk through. The other 4 were portals into the raid itself. So if you go out the doors to the outside, you fall to your death. A lot of people end up PvPing there, and my class is a shaman on my main, and there's a spell that you get called Thunderbolt or something, where it's similar. It's an electric move that knocks people back. So I would flag for PvP, cast that with the specific intention of throwing people out of the door, then running into the raid immediately to get the flag taken off. And I'd repeat that until the raid started.
Nice.
You know what? You've convinced me to take Thunderwave.
Yeah, Thunderwave is really good. Shield is I would say Shield is definitely one of those spells that is really, really fucking useful. You'll don't worry, you'll get more spells obviously once you level up. But I would say best bet Shield, just because it increases your durability, and you want to be durable in this. You really want to be durable in this. And Thunderwave for crowd control.
Okay, so Shield and Thunderwave.
Yep.
Alright. Background. Oh god.
Yep, now this is just basically like, what kind of specialty things do you want in your background? So, in conversations, you can have, like, random stuff pops up like, oh, Arcana, or I know history, and stuff like that. And you can do, like, a history roll or an Arcana roll to try to learn additional things.
Alright. Acolyte, Insight and Religion, Sage, Arcana, and History. I noticed that it reloads my character every time I click one. Does it change anything about them?
No, it's just a thing that it's a quirk of the system.
History and Persuasion sound pretty useful.
Okay.
Or Criminal, Deception, and Stealth.
Well, you're a sorcerer. Are you gonna try for stealth?
Well, can you sort of mix? Can you be like a stealth sorcerer?
To an extent, yes, but if you're gonna be throwing a fireball, you're not really gonna be stealthy for much longer, are you?
Fair. So, I guess something like Noble would be best then, because Persuasion is Charisma, History is Intelligence. Right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what makes the most sense to grab. Like, Urchint probably isn't, sorry, Urchint? Urchin. It's probably not good for this type of character. Neither is Soldier, I'm assuming.
This is literally one of the things. This is just stuff that adds flavor to your character.
Yeah,
basically.
It'll come up in like discussions and stuff, but beyond that.
Alright.
Yeah, the only ones... Oh, and it'll come up on, like, checks in the world and environment, too. Like, if you walk past a mural, you might get a history roll or an arcana roll or something like that, and they'll pop up.
Alright.
Yeah.
For your abilities, I am gonna very much recommend... You want to keep your dexterity the way it is. You want your obviously, you want your charisma to be as high as possible. At the moment, 17 is the limit to your charisma.
Alright, so Charisma is essentially intelligence in, like, Morrowind. For, like, it boosts your magic.
For this character, for this class. For
this,
Warlock
yeah.
and Sorcerer, it affects your magic casting.
Okay.
For Druid and Cleric, it's Wisdom. And for Wizard, it's Intelligence.
Alright.
But Constitution, I would highly recommend getting Constitution to 16.
16. So I guess...
So...
Oh, Strength is at the minimum.
Yeah. So it's very risky, but you can take 2 points away from Wisdom to then put into Constitution.
Wait, 2 points from Wisdom to put 1 into Constitution.
Yep. Because it requires 2 points now to get Constitution up to 16.
Damn.
People are thinking Wiz at 12, dump Int. I don't know. I do Wiz low, Int higher, because there's a lot of Int checks in this. Personally.
$5 from Bonehead261. Thank you. Laughing my ass off. I'm reading god-awful Metacritic reviews of Baldur's Gate 3, and one of them was saying Skyrim had more care and polish than Baldur's Gate 3. That person needs to stop existing.
Yeah.
Alright, so... That's probably...
And keep in mind that the way the system works right now is that it's in pairs, so every 2 levels in an ability is a bonus of 1 or a negative of 1. So if you lose 2 Wisdom right now, you would lose 1 point, so you're being -1 on Wisdom checks. If you lose 2 Intelligence right now, you'll be at 0 for Intelligence checks.
Oh.
So you don't get a bonus or a negative. So if you want to have one where your wisdom is fine and your intelligence is still fine, you could drop 2 intelligence and go up 1 constitution.
But intelligence sounds really important here.
Well, technically, there's a lot of wisdom checks as well. It all just comes down to what you want to be weaker at.
All right, but that's
This
probably
is why
it for...
you save, scum.
No, don't.
This is probably it then. I should probably just proceed with this. Everything's set in stone.
Well, again, what's your choice you want to make? Do you want to lower your intelligence or you want to lower your wisdom? Because I'll say wisdom gets a lot of checks for a specific mechanic in the story. A ton of checks. Like, every check for this mechanic is wisdom.
Is that the whole brain parasite thing?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I think I will go with that then.
Okay.
Alright, so that's it then.
Yeah.
Alright.
What race did you go with?
He is playing a drow.
I decided to be a
Ah.
racist. The best race.
Oh boy,
Noir.
you're gonna get so much racism against you as well. It's gonna be crazy.
Good.
Yeah, I'm playing a tiefling, and I've gotten quite a bit of flack for it.
I have always been terrible at coming up with names. It only took 50 minutes. It must be some kind of world record speed run.
Yeah. But yeah, Cree, if you want, you can show my character that might give you the thing.
Okay, let me just move that there, move that there.
That's so people
which-
can see what they're like.
Which
Either or.
image? Okay,
One, the
I'll-
first one is just the full body cut out. The second one
Yeah.
shows in close so you can see the eyes. Because the eyes are very, the eyes are really fucking cool on Dragon Ball.
We'll show the second one. Oh, that's a big image. Hold on, just move that there, size it up.
Call yourself Dami Mommy? Oh, no. No.
No, I am not picking that name.
Yeah, for cantrips, he went Firebolt for general usage. Friends, because Friends is really fucking useful, especially if you're not going Tactician mode. Ray of Frost and Bone Chill.
It's too bad they don't have a name randomizer thing either, considering it starts with a name. Oh god. Because I feel like picking the name I usually use in games would just be out of place here, you know?
Call yourself not a furry.
Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't be a good character name, but it is true. I'm not a furry, so... Yeah.
I just went with my name with some extra flair on top of it.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to use the name I usually use in games, because, like, I don't know what else to call the character. I'm terrible with names. And just falling on the backup is
Yeah,
easy.
not very good.
Hmm?
I said, yeah, not very good with names either.
Well, if we want to pull in with Cree in the name...
Not really. I
I'm
don't...
trying to think, what's your backup name that you use?
Well, when I make a character in games, if it's a female character, I usually just name her Layla. It doesn't seem like a very elfish name.
Yep.
How about Leandra?
How would you spell that?
I will put it in the description.
Layla works as a drow name?
Does it really, though? Honestly, for a drow name? Does it really?
I do like that name you suggested, Setch. I think that works.
Oh, if you want to get more fancy with it, call an archer if you want to get even more fancy. I did Leandra. Colin Archer's doing Layla. With the apostrophes.
I think I'm going to go with... Fire Sorcerer, go with Tim. God, that is one of the funniest fucking jokes in the Holy Grail. I love it.
Yes, and the fact it's completely ad-libbed because he forgot what his name was supposed to be is just even better.
So good.
And that, again, they're so good at improv that they just roll with it.
Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go with Leandra for her.
I showed Kareem my character. Go ahead.
Let me say, I just love when it zooms in on John Cleese's face, and you can tell him struggling to remember what the name was, and he goes, "Some call me Tim." That's great.
Oh yeah, I need to pick a guardian now.
Yep.
So what role does the guardian play? Or am I not supposed to know until it
I
comes
don't
up?
want to tell you.
Okay, it's that important, eh? Yeah, this is just a complete shot in the dark now. You know what? I was considering Drow or Tiefling. I might go with Tiefling now for this.
I am genuinely annoyed that you can't have Dragonborn as the guardian.
And what are the differences between the Tieflings?
I don't know Tiefling lore that much. I believe it's which of the three high devils they serve, or like has touched them. Yeah, it's based on the three high devils. There it is.
I went with the because I wanted a specific subclass for my tiefling. I took the one at the end with the curved swords.
The Zariel Tiefling.
Yeah, I really like their abilities, but my only issue with it was it gave me pink highlights in my hair, and you can't get rid of them.
Yep, it's because it's Zariel.
Yep. So my character looks pretty good, and then he's just got random pink highlights in his beard.
Remarkable.
Yeah, so you have Asmodeus, Mephistopheles, and Zariel, which are the three high devils.
Good luck.
Follow your instincts.
Is there a way to bring
Don't
up
be
your
afraid.
character's like profile without like bringing up the whole party's profile?
What do you mean? Oh, are
Like
you
if
hitting
I just
tab?
want to look at my
Oh, so you're hitting tab. Oh, hit I instead of hitting tab.
oh I. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah, that works better.
Yeah, because if you hit tab, that's so you can like swap between party members and change around equipment faster and easier.
Yeah, that's what I've been using.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think that was I think that was just the game trying to remind you of how gay you are, Pagan.
Yeah. Of course.
Belial, Bahamut, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Satanist, Lucifer.
Yeah, I had to call my ISP and get my internet fixed. Hopefully it'll be good for the rest of the day. We'll see. Yeah, here's what my character looks like.
I'll show that in a second, Pagan.
Yeah, no, you don't even have to show it if you don't want to. I'm just posting it here for such. Yeah, and just random pink in the...
Is his favorite song "I'm Blue"? I'm sorry,
Yes.
you ain't gonna beat Dragonborn for being pretty, because holy shit, Dragonborn in this game are fucking great. It was just funny because Larian fully admitted like the race that everybody at the office now plays. Literally everybody.
Alright. I guess that's it then.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, I should not go that way then, because...
Are you playing right now?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently I just found the exit to this area, and it's like, are you sure? It's like, you're not... You should tie up any loose ends, and it's very difficult this way. I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't go this way yet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're leaving the tutorial area now.
Yeah. Well, I was about to, but I'm going back.
Yeah. This definitely has the Divinity Original Sin 2 thing where it's like, yeah, man, I've been playing for 3 hours, 4 hours, and I'm leaving the island, baby. And it's like, oh, nice, you're done with the tutorial.
I've been
And they're
playing
like,
1
"What?"
hour and I just finished character creation.
Yep.
Or, more accurately, the way that when people first played Divinity Original Sin 2, if you actually tried to do everything, it's like, yes, I played for 20 hours, and I'm leaving the island now, baby. It's like, okay, good, you finished the tutorial. What?
Fucking Wilhelm scream. I like how he grabs his arm there too, like he's feeling pain from that thing being ripped off the ship.
Yep. Because Mind Flayer stuff has a lot of connections between each other. Spelljammers are just so fucking cool, though. Holy shit. All the races Spelljammers are just so fucking cool.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
I'll explain the Spelljammer. It's just really good.
Yeah, this is great. This is what Rings of Power wishes it could have been like. Man,
Oh, absolutely.
fuck Rings of Power.
Yeah. The situation was not improved. I just love that that he actually jumps to Avernus, and it's like, holy shit, you're in the actual Infinite Blood War. Oh my.
£10 from Mithril, thank you. Just thought I'd drop some transatlantic cash to show my appreciation for your Fallout 4 critique. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. No, not the yummy worm milk.
Does the game actually force you to be gay? No, but all of your companions are very much bisexual. So they can flirt with you, and you can then rebuke them, or you can flirt back with them. So it's a bit annoying that all of them are bisexual, but whatever.
There will be no NPC
Where the
romancing
hell
in
are
this
we?
playthrough.
Not everyone made it out alive.
Yeah, welcome to the Nautiloid, which is the Mind Flayer variant of a Spelljammer.
Another step forward.
And Spelljammers are fucking cool because they're starships in a fantasy setting, they're starships
I'll take
that could
that.
travel between different dimensions, different planes of existence.
Visions project
They're
into your
just
mind.
really
A
cool.
mortal
That's
lord
just a really cool
hurtling through the
concept. So
planes,
if you're an adventuring
resplendent
party
with
that finds a
psionic
spelljammer,
energy.
oh,
Kree's saving himself for the level 3 ghoul. No, I've never had any interest in, like, the whole in-game romancing stuff. Like, it just doesn't appeal to me.
yep.
Give me the rock. I am gonna be a complete loot goblin. In fact, it's a shame you can't play as a goblin, so you can't be a literal loot goblin.
Well, they couldn't do Goblin because it doesn't fit the story, because goblins physically cannot become mind flayers. So it would make sense that they kidnapped a goblin and then stuck a parasite in their head. Unless they were forced to do it, but they... Okay, yeah, no, that's getting too spoilery.
Ooh, there's a chest up there.
Goblins! I don't like them! What?
Better
Yeah,
not be
Peyton was
cursed.
showing me his
Someone else got out.
character yesterday, and he was in an area where this goblin just constantly shit-talked him and the characters in the area and, like, based. She's best character already.
Odd. I feel better.
Go through the giant anus.
The
Well,
sphincter
speaking
door.
of, they did take a goblin.
We are here.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
I hear a fucking brain doggo.
We are
Yeah, Kree
trapped.
saw up to the point with me getting the brain dog.
Mind flayer horticulture.
I'll help you soon, brain doggo. Just give me time. I want to explore. I want to steal everything I can. Everything that isn't nailed down. See, if I mouse over here, you can see that it says fire. I want to loot the fire itself.
Release us.
Okay, Jesus.
We are here.
I know you're here.
Yeah, being a loot goblin or a kobold in this is definitely worth doing.
Oh yeah, while you were gone, someone in chat said that the kobolds are apparently...
You've
They
come
want
to
to wipe
save
out the
us
goblins
from
and, like,
this
base.
place.
They should be playable.
From this place, you'll free us.
Well, kobolds hate
The
gnomes
exposed
and
brain
goblins.
quivers in expectation.
Please.
Kobolds really hate gnomes,
Before
though.
they
Like,
return.
really, really hate gnomes.
They return.
Bleh. I love just how creepy Brain Doggo's voice is. Yeah.
The enemy. So many enemies. A newborn.
I disagree, LGP. I think,
From this husk.
again, Tolkien
You
is
realize you're
really the
talking to
father
an
of all of
intellect
this.
devourer.
Like,
The
Ed Greenwood
the mind
may
flayers who
be
abducted
more
you.
have more depth as a writer, but he's not creating the entire genre itself. He just wrote The Forgotten Realms.
Remove
I mean, I
us
just
from
say
this
just
body.
is a bit much, but you know what I
From
mean? He
this
came up with all the
case,
pantheons,
free us.
religions, everything like that. Still, but it's absurd to say that he is a better writer than Tolkien.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
I love the dice roll system. I really do. But it's because it's like tabletop. I love the dice roll system. Yeah, but he had to come up with all the baselines that Ed Greenwood and others use as their foundation. Like that is a huge plus in Tolkien's favor.
Opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature.
Destroy brain,
making
destroy
it
brain,
more
destroy brain, destroy
subservient,
brain.
should it
I'm
prove
not
a
killing
threat.
the brain dog. Brain dog, my beloved.
Dice rolls are better than coin flips. Dice rolls are way better. And I prefer dice rolls like this because I want it to be as close to the tabletop system as possible.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Yeah, but would Ed have come up with this? So, think of it like this. If Tolkien didn't exist, would Ed have come up with all of this? That's the issue. Would Ed have been the person that was the first to come up with all this? Well, we won't know because Tolkien's the one that came up with all of this entire concept and everything.
On-screen chat just keeps... It goes really fast and it goes really slow.
Yeah, it's weird like that.
Yeah, there's a destroy brain message again. Hold on. I don't know why it's doing that. Top chat. Come on. Hurry up. Alright. Now, back to live chat. Hopefully resetting it stops it from doing weird things. Oh my god, let me choose...
Again, LGP, what you're not understanding is a cake is a physical entity, right? And you could see the basic plot lines of how to do a cake. Tolkien is the first one to do fantasy. Like, pure fantasy, to set out ground rules and races and everything like that, that Ed Greenwood and others have to utilize. Again, dwarves existing, elves existing in these ways, I should say.
Going to the helm.
Like, all this stuff came because of Tolkien. Like, it's hard to not say that, because if you cut Tolkien out of it, okay, what foundation would Ed Greenwood and others have? You could maybe get lucky in that they would have come up with this concept on their own, completely in a void, in a vacuum of nothing else. But we don't know. We just know that Tolkien did, in a void, in a vacuum, devoid of everything else.
Oh, you can loot this person now that you've got Brain Doggo. Wow! I like how his portrait is just him without the top of his head, too.
Yep.
That's great.
Sorklock is the strongest DPS, followed by Monk so far in the game. I did Pure Sork, and the DPS you get with Pure Sork, because of Sork's innate abilities, is really fucking nice. Like, devastatingly so.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions.
I
rush
think you
past.
can't compare
A dragon swing, a
like
silver
Tolkien
sword,
and people like
and
Ed
a
Greenwood
flash of your
because
face
of
seen through the strange
again,
woman's eyes.
the invention of this modern fantasy genre entirely.
What is this?
you shouldn't be able. I don't know how you would compare to that. Someone coming up with this and creating and laying the foundations for the entire genre itself, in the absence of everything else, in the absence of anything else remotely close to it.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls.
Oh, strongly disagree. Monk is fantastic in this game. But it's because of all the verticality that's in it. You don't have a lot of encounters that are flat plains, which a lot of DMs do because, well, it's a lot easier to do than having massive amounts of verticality. Here, they don't have that problem.
$8 from Dileocon, thank you. Through my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, I stole someone's husband, I punched a child, I fisted some Jews, and I got myself an owl dog, Cree. Ah. That
Nice.
sounds like quite the adventure. Alright. I have no idea what to do here. Oh, Brain Dog goes first.
One thing I would recommend is increasing the number of hotbars you have, especially because you're going to be playing a caster class.
How do I do that?
So, next to the intern button, the big blue button, you'll see the plus and the minus right next to it. The plus button and the minus. So you can click on plus and that will increase it. I would increase it to 4.
Damn, Brain Dog is a beast. Not enough movement to reach the next damage. Okay, just lock here for now, Brain Dog. End turn ends Brain Dog's turn, right?
Yep.
Can't even catch my breath.
Okay. I assume I shouldn't use fire against the imps who live in fucking literal hell.
Well, what you will, this is a tip for you. Always right-click your enemies and examine them.
Oh.
So you can get all the bits and pieces you need.
Okay, hold on. Oh. Ah! Can I do that now?
Yeah, you can do that right now.
Okay. Alright.
And that'll let you know. The big thing you want to look out for is resistances. That's the big thing you want to check. If it has resistance none, then everything works at its full damage potential. And then, from there, you check notable features afterwards. Go. Your first thing to look at is resistances, just because you want to know if anything you're going to use is going to be effective. And then notable features will tell you if they have specialty mechanics, stuff like that later.
I only did 1 damage to him.
Fury.
Well, that's the roll of the dice. You roll a 1 on a 1d10.
Not enough movement to get to him. That seems to be all I can do. How dare you?
I don't know why they're invisible in Cree's but no, I see them.
No trap.
I see the brain and the dog. So people are putting brain and dog emo. Oh, now they showed up. That was weird. It was a big delay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with chat. That's weird.
Oh, I also learned Cree how to stop the stupid like reaction spam thing. There's the thing you need to pick that's on by default, but you can turn off the live reactions, and then that'll get rid of that stupid ass button.
All right, tell me how to do that later.
Yep, I will. I do too. I despise it.
Ooh, there's a mic player there identically. Hold on, give me your stuff. Wow, you didn't even have to make gold. Fucking poor bastard.
I will also recommend that you send your loot to whoever is the strongest. Not in this area, but once you get out of the Nautiloid, send your loot to whoever has the highest strength modifier, because you're going to need to carry. You need to carry a lot of stuff.
Alright.
And you do not want to get encumbered. That is a horrific debuff.
The ship won't be able
Wait,
to
Cree
take
rolled his
another
first one? I missed it. Yeah, he
We
rolled
need
a
to
1
get
on a
out before
1d10
it's too
for
late.
damage. So he only did 1 damage.
My very first attack roll.
You're back.
Wow, I can't believe Seth is abandoning me. My time of need.
Let's see what this does.
YouTube having a bad day. Yeah. Let's YouTube. A lot of buttons to press there. Press them
Very well.
Mystic, back! Touch
Man
nothing
isn't
without
dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
out. Oh, I can
I'll
attack
strike
him.
you down.
Okay.
Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
I don't know, you should kind of want to save everyone you can.
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
I'm not satisfied.
Hurry! Please!
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life.
Oh, fuck off.
Nothing in the appearance of the device betrays its purpose. It could do anything.
Okay, clearly the smartest thing to do is just press buttons at random.
Suddenly,
Oh,
you
no.
feel a hideous squirming in your head.
First down.
A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Okay, if I get a 1 here, I'm gonna be mad.
You feel the biomechanical
Oh,
brain of the
damn!
console
Almost,
process
though.
your command
Almost.
and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Wow, good job falling in the purple.
At last. Thought I was done for.
What's inside? Needs a key.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
A brain in a jar.
Alright, I want to see what these do.
Fool!
Well, I suppose it could have been worse, somehow. Rest in peace, people I didn't mean to kill. Oh god, 2 ways to go. Let's go this way. Oh wait, I guess I should talk to her. Oh, and Pagan's gone. I didn't even notice that. Sorry, Pagan.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin.
Because he never talks. Yeah.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Go right, it's the right way after all. Maybe.
Shadowheart. One moment.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She's right. Lead on.
Chat is still acting weird and I don't know why.
Yep.
Odd things. Wonder what
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Oh, should I have gone the other way instead then? Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? I am gonna go back and go the other way because that seems like
At the ready.
progression.
Let's see.
YouTube when it's time to move the chat. Yeah. Ah, it's another brain dog. Hello,
You are
friend.
beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you. That's quite nice of
You
the other
beautiful.
brain dog. Yes, I will say that.
Skra. How many hosts of these gay infected?
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Okay, how do I free her?
Dazed woman is
Wait,
trapped
you told
inside
me
the
that
pod.
already? That's not helpful.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod. Another brain.
Wait, what might help unlock the controls next to the button? This?
You also picked up a thing.
Yeah, but does it work with this?
You check if it does.
Hold on. How do I check? Do I open my inventory to...
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. I don't even know where that is.
Hit I. That'll open your...
Alright. The rune. How do I use
And you
it?
can check what's the latest one. You can that thing next to the search bar. You can pick it and check latest, so you can see which one was the latest one you grabbed.
Well, I
If
can-
your inventory ever gets cluttered, right?
Yeah. Right now it's just in order, though, so I see the rune, but I don't know how to use it on the console.
Well, examine it and see what it says first.
A strange energy buzzes through this alien object. You're sure you've never seen any of the like, yet part of you recognizes it as a component of some bigger machine.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I still can't. It's not saying I can use it. If I drag it...
Well, now that you've interacted with it, see what happens if anything changes when you interact with the console.
No. Yeah, because I thought it would be like you use the item from inventory.
Usually, if you know what an item is, you'll have the dialogue option when you interact with the console.
Yeah, it's not letting me do anything with it.
No, I said you'll get it, a dialogue option when you interact with the console once your character is aware of anything it might be.
Oh, Istura is saying it's the key to unlocking Shadowheart's pod. So I guess if you fail the thing, then that's here to go back and unlock her pod.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Oh, shit.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
That's pretty fucked up.
Stretch. Is this to be our fate?
Can I let you out now?
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
Alrighty then.
Anything of use?
I assume the golden key I got one. Yep. If your inventory gets cluttered, Setch, you mean when?
Yeah, that's the truth. That is absolutely the truth.
Oh, there's lots of purpose. How fucking lame are you? Kill you.
Thrall, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves! We will connect them.
Let these intruders burn us his arms!
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it.
Alright, what can you do? Actually, hold on. Examine first. Poison resistance. Alright, yeah, I'll do that.
Time to deal some punishment.
Damn. Wait, wasn't there another? Oh yeah, there you are.
Time to strike.
Target outside normal range.
My path be true.
Bitch. Yeah, get fucked. Brain soup. Oh no. Use Shadowheart's command spell on this boss for his OP weapon. Oh, what? This guy here?
Probably the commander, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that on the way by. I want to loot some stuff. Oh, it's a tank. Alright, what was that? Command.
You have charm person at the moment.
Charm? Must be humanoid. It won't work on Zalek.
Damn.
When I go.
I don't know if there's any music motifs from Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 that make it into 3. I don't know for sure, but I will say these are a lot more of a direct sequel than I thought they were. You don't need to have played 1 and 2, but it's a lot more connected than I thought. Well, than anybody thought, really.
Chad is saying that the general has a great sword that's really good if you kill him.
Yeah, but this is one of those ones where you don't have to. I didn't kill him in mine.
Yeah.
Just because, like, his level versus my level, I was just like, oh god, okay, well, I can try, but geez.
Oh my god, these resistance. Poison resistance, cold resistance, lightning resistance, fire resistance, bludgeoning, piercing. So he's resistant to everything.
Not everything. Like, he's not resistant to thunder resistance, he's not resistant to acid, he's not...
He is resistant
to
lightning.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Thunder and lightning are different. Thunder is a sonic-based one, so he's not resistant to that.
Did he have resistance to necrotic?
I didn't see him resistance to Necro.
No.
But again, remember, Necro is just half resistance. It just takes half damage. Yeah, I imagine Shadowheart's Necro Touch does a lot of damage to him. And now that he's got Bone Chill on him, the commander can't heal at all, so which is nice. Well, for a turn, I should say. But that's still pretty devastating.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
Yeah, one thing you'll learn is jump. Don't do that. Instead, try to jump at him. So hit Z.
Jump at him. What's a little
so jump is a bonus action turn you can take, and then that will allow you to get a little bit closer. So it's just a way to optimize movement.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him with this anyway. Saved. Fuck you.
Yep.
Not enough movement.
Yeah, you're going way too far. Hey.
Damn, that was a mess.
Fury, I am death.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep shooting him with arrows.
The distinction between thunder and lightning isn't weird. Again, lightning is the actual electrical damage, and then thunder is the sound. It's a shockwave.
Yeah.
Nothing important is ever easy.
I'm gonna hit him with both. That does do damage. 1 to 8 damage.
Yep. I mean, like I said, it'll prevent him from chugging any healing potions or using anything on
Can't slow
himself.
down.
Well, I should say it won't prevent him, but if he does do it, it literally negates it. It doesn't do anything.
Or your spine is
Nearly out of
mine.
sky. It's now or never.
Okay, hold on. If I go here, then inflict blue. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna enter a turn next.
That was a real good one.
Yeah.
Swift and lethal.
Let's keep
My
rolling.
path be true. Hurry!
Better not
Before they
use all my
strike!
people.
It won't. It's just, you just initiated phase 2 of the fight, though, because you stepped forward. Oh, they didn't aggro. Thank goodness.
I'm considering getting her in there.
Go for it. She's a fighter. She's really strong.
Yeah.
Now they aggro. I would try for lacerate.
Ah! Brain Dog needs to move slightly on the next turn.
Well, remember you could have jumped as well, but I mean you've already started your move, so
Yeah.
now you won't be able to.
That comes easy these days.
Alright, hold on. I'll move you here.
On my way.
The furnace is ours.
Okay. Oh, I can't hit with that again. Resistance, sexual flame.
Hey, you've used your spell slots.
Yeah. I used to- So how many spell slots do you have per, like, turn?
You can see it's not per turn. It's just overall. You can see on your bar you have 2 tier 1 spell slots.
Okay. So you can only use 2 in a battle.
Or not just in a battle, just until you next have your. If you're rest, it's warlock. If it's rest. For everyone else, it's long rest.
Alright.
Oh no, absolutely. Blazel is not the default character choice. In fact, all of them make really good choices. I would try lacerate.
Lacerate?
Yeah,
Like
because
that.
if you can get the bleed on him as well.
Okay, yeah. It's too late for that this turn, though.
That's fine.
Damn, he is really good
He
at
has
defending.
Yep, and he has really high AC, so especially compared to you, because you're level 1s trying to take on a level 8.
Disadvantage. How am I at disadvantage? Oh no.
Because it's right next to you. So it'd be like you're trying to cast a spell with a guy holding a knife to you, essentially.
Okay.
So it's one of those like,
So.
I wonder what they're doing with their fingers in their mouth right now. Maybe I should stab them.
Okay. I will. Like, if I move back like 2 meters, that should be good, right?
It depends on if he has attack of opportunity. It looks like the dog does have attack of opportunity.
What do I do?
Well, I mean, it depends on what you want to do. Do you want to try to Thunderwave him away? Do you want to try
Right, I
to
forgot
disengage?
I have that.
Now remember, Thunderwave will use one of your tier 1 slots.
Wow.
Oh, he saved against it. That's a bummer, but you saw how far it can send them flying if they don't save against it.
Oh, God.
Very, very handy.
Light on my feet.
I sent a boss spider off into the fucking abyss with it. It was great.
Nice.
I saw the spider had 150 health, and I was like, nope, and I just fucking noped it right off the corner.
Take this, or Dario will have your head.
Alright.
Yeah, Gale is absolutely the most picked non-custom character in the game. Gale is really fucking strong.
Got to move.
Wow, critical hit of 3 damage. Brain Dog, you're disappointing me here.
Time to strike.
You're fighting a level 8.
That doesn't mean it.
That means everything. Remember, you have a 40% chance to hit right now.
So move closer.
No, I mean, that's your chance to hit. That's his AC.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to kill
In
this
for a
guy.
dull moment.
No, I didn't loot the Spider Queen's corpse. I sent her off into the fucking abyss. My party comp changed a bit. I would swap around between party members quite a bit. For the final fight, I had Karlach, Shadowheart, Gale, and me. And I disagree that Shadowheart is really good and strong. No, that's Gale. When you have Gale, Karlach, and me as a nuke sword, Shadowheart does not feel strong.
Uh-oh, what the hell's happening here?
Come a little closer.
Oh, reinforcements are coming to help their command.
Uh-oh. Maybe I should stop trying to kill him. How much health does he have? Damn, he is getting kind of low, though.
There's the risk reward.
Got to move.
Actually, hold on. Yeah. Unfortunately, all Brain Dog has is his claws.
Yeah, but I had Halcyon with Bless and Guidance, so I didn't really feel like the need really for Shadowheart.
He is kind of in range now. Last rate isn't available. Okay, I'll just do a regular attack. Nice.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Yeah, you have 9 turns until the Nautiloid crashes, but obviously they're going to send reinforcements to help their commander.
Your turn.
Oh shit. That's probably not good.
Nope, because now he's focusing all of his attacks on your characters.
Oh boy. You know what? Just do the thing. Go ahead and do the thing, Shadowheart. It's cool.
Just grab the comp.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
What about Dragon?
was going to get an ass beating by the devils. Unfortunately. I thought I got him down low enough that I might be able to kill him. No.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the tank of the group, the Mind Flayer, got smoked. It was like, uh-oh. Now every attack that guy was going to do, the commander was going to do on level 1s. It's like, oh boy.
What is the maximum level in this game?
12.
12.
20, well, technically 20 is it, but 20 is the max level for default D&D. Then you have Epic Destiny, stuff like that open up beyond 20.
Alright.
But I understand why they made it level 12. Once you start getting to 7th level spells and 8th and 9th, it's like, how the fuck do you balance that?
Yeah.
How the fuck would you balance the wish spell, for God's sake? Like, you show up to the final boss. I wish this boss was dead. Okay. No, I wouldn't expect DLC from Larian. Larian don't like doing DLC. Like, they're very opposed to doing DLC.
Hello there, friend. Oh, shit.
Hold on tight, Tunk. If they don't do DLC, they'd be going against the Baldur's Gate standard at this point. Larian doesn't give a shit about going against standards. Again, they put this much effort into the game when the current gaming trend is to farm shit out, put in minimal effort, and just milk people for cash with microtransactions DLC.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Again, they also didn't have a budget for this game. Their budget was literally because Early Access did so well for them. There's just this insanity of people thinking that Larian got paid a bunch of money to make this game. They didn't.
The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Is this still the intro? Yeah. I'm now officially in the tutorial zone.
Yep.
Main quest, find a cure. Oh.
Yeah. Normally they'll add little things and they'll just give it to people for free. Like they did in Divinity Original Sin 2. That's basically what they do.
Something good here, I hope.
Yeah, all the voices... There's some voices that are pretty rough. But, to be fair, they're trying to play as children, so, you know... I can understand the voice acting for that being pretty rough.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
Magic.
I remember the ship.
I took a swan dive out of the Nautiloid, and before I could embrace the sweet oblivion of death, something stopped me.
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
You don't know that. You just woke up. What if she's fucking knocked out somewhere, you fucking cunt?
Well, you can already tell that she doesn't like the Githyanki that was gonna leave her behind in a fucking pond. I love that sort of thing too. Like they've already set up a rivalry between those two.
We need to take care of ourselves.
So what
First
you're
things
saying
first.
is I should have both of them in my party at all
Shelter,
times.
and most of all,
Oh God.
we might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our
Yes,
heads.
there's a lot of racism in the game too, and the Githyanki are reviled for good reason, mind you. Brachiosaur the draft.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll
Too
remember
bad you
that.
couldn't do a better job helping
Lead
me
the
kill
way.
that demon.
How much further can I
Well, to be
go?
fair, you used one of the necrotic touches on a different creature. You used it on a hell dog.
It's kind of necessary, though.
What's in here?
I found a hat. Is that the best way you can look at your character wearing stuff? Like just in the inventory screen and scrolling up?
Mm-hmm. I haven't found a better way.
Now we've partaken the best pastime, looting the corpses of the ghosts.
Mr. Avalon says, yeah, drow are reviled because aggravated rape is the least of their sins. Yeah. Also, you can hold Alt, by the way.
Alt?
Just let you that now, and that'll highlight things on the ground or in the environment you can interact with.
That is pretty useful.
Yeah. Thankfully, you don't have to have it on at all times. But yeah, it's you know, if you're like coming to an area, it's like I don't see anything. Alt, and it's like, oh, okay. Because your characters will have perception rolls and stuff like that. That'll go off, and they'll be like, I spotted something, and you might not notice what it is at first. You can hit Alt and see what they found.
Perfumed letter? Oh no. Some woman just lost her boyfriend. Read. Yeah, it's a love letter, and the guy is now a corpse. A mangled corpse. Rip.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
Wait, all the dead fucking fishermen didn't tip you off? Normal day in Ohio. Hold on. I want to see something. Oh, you can equip it. Doesn't seem like you can use it, though.
This is just Chicago, to be honest. Oh god. Fishermen can die away from settlements, Cree.
Okay. There's not gonna be 20 fishermen, like, 30 miles from a village. They're gonna be relatively close.
Always room for more.
How do you know that, Cree? Are you a fisherman? How can you speak for the fishermen?
Because that's just the way it, like, they're not gonna travel far if they...
If they yeah, people that are usually you know, infamously lazy.
More of those wretched things.
Wow! How dare you insult my reeing? Okay. Okay, guys. Look. I don't want to fight you. You probably don't want to fight me. Just give me Brain Doggo and we'll be good. No? You stay the fuck back. Wow.
vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this will be a short fight.
Two to 7. Yeah. Nah. Nice.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alright. Yeah, I'll use it. Get fucked.
You fared well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant
Make sure you pace your spell usage, Creed. You don't want to, burn through all of your spell slots immediately. For like the first fight.
Oh, right.
Yes, there's a little bit of management you need to do in this game.
Something
Not a lot, especially later on when you're going to have lots of spell slots, but it's always good to, like, what is the minimum spell slot I can use for maximum effect on this particular enemy at this time. Sort of.
Yeah.
Might as well take a look.
How do I make you main again?
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Doesn't seem to be much else here. Oh, there's
Let's have
you.
a look.
Is there an alignment chart in this game? I don't believe so.
There's a vague alignment system in this game, in that people can be either evil or good, sort of thing. But they don't have they don't have the original alignment chart thing, which I think is dumb. I think the alignment chart was actually a really good system. Also, you have leveled up, Creed.
I'll check that in just a second. Setch, what's your favorite war crime to commit in Baldur's Gate 3? Okay, how do I level up? Oh,
You can click on the up arrow on the portrait, or there's the level up button
I got
underneath
it.
your... Okay.
But anyways, yeah, what's your favorite war crime to commit?
Favorite war crime? Fireballs. Fireballs should literally be a war crime. Holy shit.
Alright, I can choose a new spell, it looks like.
Yep. And I believe at level 2 now you get the sorcerer unlocks, I think.
I have 1 spell and 2 passives.
Yeah, that's the passives. Yeah, the passives will be very important.
Okay. I'm considering getting...
Let's just see what you have access to.
Featherfall definitely sounds good.
I would caution against using Featherfall.
Alright. I guess I should get Chromatic Orb, because that's what we were talking about at the start.
Mm-hmm. Chromatic Orb is very good.
Should I go with that?
Yep, it is a very good, it's a very useful spell.
Alright, class passives. Meta Magic, Careful Spell, Distant Spell, Extended Spell, Twinned Spell.
Yep. So this is what makes Sorcerer unique. Because Sorcerer is so in tune with magic, they don't need training to do it. They can just naturally do all kinds of weird shit with magic.
Yeah.
You're going to get even more powerful meta magics later on, by the way, but these are your choices for now. I would highly recommend Twin Spell is really good because it'll take stuff like Chromatic Orb, and instead of just firing at one person, you'll fire it at 2 people instead.
Yeah, I was considering that because even if it didn't send it at 2 people, Twin Spell implies that you shoot it twice.
Mm-hmm.
That's just automatically, like, really fucking good.
Yeah. Careful spell allows all of your party members, your friendlies, to save against your spells. So if you do AoE spells, you can do careful spells. I personally don't like careful spell. I just prefer to myself be the one that dictates what I fire and shoot with. And I would much rather use sorcery points on other stuff that'll come up later. But twin spell is really good, and and distance is really good. You know, so you'll have those moments where somebody's out of range, and you're just like, nah, you ain't out of range. I'm a fucking sniper.
Distance and twin, then?
That's what I personally go with.
Alright. 5 reals from Ebony Ziety. Thank you. Good night, lads. Question, do I need to play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 before playing 3? No, you don't.
No, I didn't play 1 and 2 before 3. And I told my chat, because the big one I got into when Baldur's Gate 3 was around was I was big into Planescape Torment and Icewind Dale. And then the big one that sucked up all my time, well, there are 2 of them, was Planetside 1 and Warhammer Online. So, you know, I really didn't have time for Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
Alright, now Shadowheart levels up.
Yeah. Spell idea. Make the enemy stub their toe every time they get out of bed. You can kind of do that in foretelling numbers and stuff like that. You can really fuck with people.
Do I need to do anything with her for her level up? Because there's prepare spells. It just looks like you could swap stuff out.
Yeah, so I will explain this because you'll need to know this if you ever get a wizard companion as well. Or any of your other companions that can actually, like, prepare and memorize spells. When you're on Shadowheart, or on any of them, you can hit K. That will bring up your abilities and skills, or aka your spells. And you can then click on the little book icon, and that will let you swap out which of the spells you memorize for that day.
Alright. But I don't have to do anything here, just accept level up, essentially.
Yep, you just step level up.
Alrighty then.
So I got the Shadowrun collection. Which one should I start with? Shadowrun Returns is good as a good baseline, but it's kind of okay. I'd say it's a 5 out of 10 of the Shadowrun games. Shadowrun Dragonfall is the best one, like by far, for terms of story, mechanical depth, and everything like that. Shadowrun Hong Kong is really good though. Its setting, its music, all that stuff like that, really fantastically well done.
I can't unlock that right now, so I'll just take it with me.
Yeah. So like I said, go on to Shadowheart, or click on Shadowheart's portrait, and then hit K.
Let's get on with it.
I would love to vote. I would love to vote for Brandon Herrera, but I'm not in that district, so I can't. That would be fraud.
Is he in your state?
No.
Okay.
No. If I wish I was. Remember, I'm not in Texas. Brandon Herrera's in Texas.
Yeah, I didn't know if, like, where he was. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Alright.
I would absolutely vote for him if I was in his district. I 100% would vote for him. Just because he's going to knock a rhino out of the out of Congress, and thank God for that.
Yeah, I'd love to see him win.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
A chasm?
Yeah, so, like, there you go. So this will allow you, here on this screen, you can select and choose what spells you have memorized for the day. See, right now you only have tier 1, right?
Yeah.
But you could take off the spells and be like, hey, this spell is good, and I don't use this spell that much. Like, for example, Bless is a really good spell to have.
Okay.
Such Thoughts of Dragon Age Origins, it's okay. Like, it's pretty good. I'd say it's kind of overhyped for what it is. And I actually like Dragon Age 2 a lot. There's so much tism in that game, though. But I like the concept of actually seeing the consequences of your actions in real time. because of the mechanic of you never leave the city, but time advances through the acts. So you have like time jumps, and then you get to experience the consequences in real time of what you did before, what you did in the past. So I really like that system. It's a shame that Dragon Age 2 is ugly as shit, and it's all hallways and copy-pasted environments. There is so much bad in Dragon Age 2. I would say Dragon Age 2 objectively is far worse than Dragon Age Origins, but I think the concept and a lot of the mechanics of it are actually really good.
Thing's bound to be dangerous, even if
It's a shame that you have this really good concept and mechanics, and then you run and you like decapitate your head on the finish line tape.
Abducted you. You could end its
It's
life
like, ooh.
here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
And Dragon Age 2 really does look not great. Their whole hope for it, and I'm talking about the developers. BioWare's hope for it is that it's a water painting style.
Made to bow before this.
Unfortunately for them, Guild Wars 2 also released
possessing your mind.
Nearby it, and that was a water painting style, and that was a water painting style done correctly, not like washed out and nothing textures, but really like intricate brush stroke texture work everywhere.
Oh, I can add a bonus to this. So, adding bonuses to your rolls, is there a limitation in those?
No.
Okay.
You wanna get as many bonuses on your rolls as possible. You wanna stack your stuff as much as possible.
Oh damn. I just got a critical success at invading this Mind Flayer's mind, apparently.
Nice! That's 20, baby.
Lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance. A vice locking your mind into obedience.
Or apparently not.
It needs sustenance to survive. And with your very body, you can provide.
Damn. 2 20s in a row.
You feel the creature's thoughts stumble against your magic, your will to resist. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
I'm gonna kill you now just so I can loot your corpse.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
I mean, I guess that's fair. Bob Not Frank specifies that on rolls, 1 spell bonus per character, items will be consumed, and non-cantrips will take their respective spell slot. Yeah. That's fair.
Help, I'm on fire! Rolls a 1. Alright, let's
Seems
talk
like a
to
good
you.
moment to talk.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
You can try, but first you'll tell me what you know. I saw you on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? I'm not an idiot. It has to be those tentacled monsters. Something they did. They took you too.
Wait, dipshit.
I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Yeah, you best be sorry, bitch.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. My, you've been busy.
I like how the options
So,
tell him your name and story.
Did you learn anything about these
And that's just
worms while wandering the ship?
Yeah.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although...
Why is his voice a bit echoey?
It hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
He talks funny. Kill him! Maybe later.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Alrighty. Oh, hold on. The pig is there. Tempted to kill it, but probably won't get anything from it.
Oh yeah, talk to animals spell is actually pretty interesting. If you ever decide to get that, it doesn't do any good in combat, obviously, but very handy to get additional information and quests and stuff like that.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
What's up here? Damn, this map is big.
What's going on with that room? It's unstable.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning.
British haters when Top Gear / the Grand Trip comes on. We do need to watch that episode of Top Gear Set where they drive the fish to a starving African village.
No.
That's the only one I've seen, and Pagan kind of made me watch it, and it was fucking funny.
You don't have to show it on stream or anything like that, but holy fuck. Freaking bird.
An arm!
A hand? Anyone?
The
Now,
subtle,
I need
calm
to ask.
savagery is amazing.
I need to ask Satch.
Yeah.
Slap the hand. Is that literally a high five?
No, you can actually slap the hand.
Oh, so it's like slapping it away.
Yeah.
That's not what I want. I want a high five.
That would be great. I would love for them to add that, like, you look at the hand and wait for it to fully extend, and then you slap, you give it a high five.
I should be good with just that.
Oh, you always want to put as many bonuses on as possible. Like, there's no reason not to just overwhelm something.
Alright.
Whatever you're doing is
The one
working
exception
wonders.
being like if you obviously
Now,
have like strength
quick
pots or
little
stuff like that,
pulls
so your
to do
character's
the
like, I'm
trick.
gonna need to do a strength check. I'll chug this pot. Well, obviously you use the pot and you won't get it again. So that one's there. But for stuff like guidance or friends or something like that, yeah, sure, why not?
All right, I'll keep that in mind for the future.
Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
You know, he seems in a pretty good mood for someone who has a fucking brain parasite.
Yeah.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Well, am I gonna get trapped in a stone and you're gonna pull me out? Better not fucking happen.
And here we see Cree trapped in gay baby jail. Also, Asterion and Gale have leveled up, so you can level them up now.
Oh. Alright. Ooh, gain 2 spells.
Yep.
Nice, a
Wizards
wizard.
get access quicker to multiple varieties of spells. The downside to wizard is you can only prepare a certain number of spells, right? You don't, because wizards don't cast innately; they cast through preparation. Baldur's Gate 3 has actually made this process even less painful. Because in the tabletop ones, you could only like say, I might need magic missile, so I'm going to prepare 2 magic missile spells, and so on and so forth like that. And then you would have to use other feats to like shuffle your spells. Baldur's Gate 3 gets rid of that.
What should I grab for this guy, for his 2 spells?
Well, here's the thing about wizards as well. Any scrolls you find, if you find any scrolls of magic, if you spend a bit of gold, Gale can actually record them down in his spell book, and then he gains access to them forever.
Oh.
So on these, it's up to you, but obvious good ones like Chromatic Orb is a good choice. Shield is always a great choice.
Alright, I'll just go with those 2 again. could go this way.
Yeah, Kree is going sorcerer.
Do be stuff over there.
Or not going, Kree is sorcerer. Gale is wizard, though. So I'm explaining the difference between sorcerer and wizard. Gale also has the fantastic passive ability, if you want to check Gale's sheet. Otherwise, I'll just tell you about it anyways. But his thing is, all of his evocation spells will not target friendlies.
Nice.
So you can just feel to go hog wild with AoEs and stuff when it comes to Gale.
Oh.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone!
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Sounds like you want to fucking die. I am tempted to do number 4.
Yeah, so now because you have advantage, you're rolling 2 dice, and you'll take the better outcome with the 2 dice. You see why Friends is very handy to have.
Yeah.
Well...
Again, though, on tactician difficulty,
case,
there'll be some people that
come on,
actually
you lot.
call out the
No
fact
point in
that
getting
you
killed.
have
Second worm
bewitched
gets the
them,
cheese
and
and
then
all.
that might actually have a negative
Second
consequence
mouse
instead.
gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
I was so tempted to do intimidation there, though. When is bleh and O going to be added to the bingo? Why would O be added to the bingo?
What's inside?
I think they're trying to do the thing you do.
Oh, it's... I wouldn't really call that an O, because saying oh and oh are 2 different things.
Yeah. It's more like A-U-N-G-H.
Druin Bold Cheese Wedge. Yes, I still steal the cheese.
Camp supplies are very
Have to
useful if you
send that
find
stone crashing
stuff like
downwards.
that. Very useful. You'll need it so you can
Wouldn't take
rest
much to
and
send that stone crashing
like full
downwards.
rests, I mean. I never knew that wizard spells don't hit friendlies. It depends on what subclass you are. Gale is the evocation subclass. Therefore, Gale has training not to hit friendlies with evocation spells. So you can go hog wild with AoEs when it comes to Gale. You can get the same kind of thing, sort of, with the sorcerer if you spend some sorcery points to get the whole careful trait. But I kind of find it a waste of sorcery points. I'd much rather use quicken spell and subtle spell. Quicken spell because quicken means you can cast 2 spells per round. And subtle because if you get silenced, you could still cast spells as if you weren't silenced, which is fantastic.
Here we go.
Enemy, big brain play. The fucking Markiplier, it's big brain time. And they run up and they cast silence on your sorcerer, and they're like, ah! And then your sorcerer goes, subtle spell, and then their eyes glow as if, with pure malice.
Thank you, Gibblebuck. Everything all right out there? Yeah? Well, I always were a bit soft. But I've got plenty of friends who ain't soft. Come in here and you can meet
Yeah, that's what I
them.
said, kind of. Careful spell only makes it deal half damage. Yep. But because Gale is evocation specifically, yeah, he fully negates all damage.
Hold on, you're a rogue. Can you fucking unlock a door for me? Ooh.
Easy.
You can right-click on the door to inspect it or
I
lockpick
just
it.
did that.
Okay, fair. It's a system to get used to, for sure, though, because, again, this is... You're gonna have a lot of options. Let's just say you could turn this game into a bar fight simulator in 2023.
Road ahead.
There are so many options to do.
I know we should be getting cured from this horrible disease, but I smell a side quest here. And people to murderize, potentially. Hold on. Can I see what level you are? 2. Yeah, you're definitely hostile. You're all red. God, I don't even know if I could take a full party right now, though. I don't even know if these guys will be friendly later, either. Seems like it might be worth it, though.
What's hiding here?
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers
I'm
for?
taking everything.
Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Wow, I can't loot the plaque.
Here goes nothing.
Oh my god!
What?
Just do fan art for me.
Huh?
Do fan art for me.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna
It sounds a little bit cursed, considering your laugh. Alright, let's check this out. What?
What do you mean what? It's fireball stick to kids.
I've never been good at reading fucking handwriting.
Cursive?
Yeah, cursive.
Yeah, fair. Burn.
Give me
Burn.
everything.
There we go, I got my Discord down.
I like how those adventurers are just standing there while I'm looting their fucking room. Oh wait, I have a lockpicker now. I can drop that crate I picked up earlier. Alright, hold on. Come over here. Drop.
Bet I
Nope.
can crack that open.
Ah! I didn't mean to do that! No! Alright, that'll work out. Alright, hold on. Where'd that crate go? Wait, what? there it is. Can you start a fight by throwing something at someone?
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you?
Oh shit. I got too close. I was hoping I could, like, do it from down here and just start to... Oh, wait. Hold on.
There is actually a perk called... I can't remember the exact name of the perk, but it's like Tavern Brawl or something like that is the perk. And you actually get massive bonuses and benefits to throwing random objects or using improvised weaponry against people. So, like, pick up a chair and throw it across the room, sort of shit. And there's a lot of stuff laying around, so you can go hog wild throwing shit at people.
There's more of them than I thought.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not good.
On my way.
Oh, that was a miss. That could have... God damn it. Oh, shit. I may have fucked up.
Time to push my luck again.
Getting 20 strength to throw enemies at enemies is peak. That is one of the funniest things ever, is picking up an enemy and throwing them at their friend. Again. Alright, fun now.
Wow, motherfucker. Yeah, I think I have to run.
Do you? Is there anything in the environment or anything you could use? Is there ways to funnel the enemy at all?
Well, there's a lever on the doorway.
I'll also let you know, I don't know if you have it in this battle, but you can have it where multiple of your party will get the same initiative roll, and then you'll see their portraits will have like an intertwined thing. That means you can do any of them at any order you want. Any of them that are intertwined.
Okay.
So that'll just be for the future. Oh, I think, yeah, Shadowheart and your main character are actually intertwined. So yeah, you can do either Shadowheart or your main character whenever you wish.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what to do here. I think I'm fucked. I think I just have to... Immobile and snare. Oh, no. How do I
Well, it just
ensnare?
depends.
Huh?
Well, it depends. We'll have to see how everything goes. Wild Pagan appears.
How is that a miss? God damn it. Yeah, I think I'm fucked. I thought there was only 4 of them.
Well, yeah, if you can get to that button.
Help me.
So,
That
if
lever?
you can, yep, you can get that lever, you might be able to shut the door, and now it's just a 2v4.
Yeah. Use the lever. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, it rejoined me back into the call. Okay. Did not
Yep.
expect that. I don't know. I unplugged everything for a bit, and then plugged it back in after about 30 minutes or so, and then it worked again, but I don't know why or how. They're supposed to be coming out tomorrow to look at it. Don't know how long it'll last, probably another 30 minutes before it dies again.
Ooh, we rolled a 1. Now remember, you now have access to the to different capabilities for your source.
Yeah.
So you can actually trigger that and be like, hey, I want to twin spell this. Now you can attack both of these people at once.
How is that a miss?
This is what you get for going mage.
Wow. Good person to attack. By the way, she, oh, you can't because you already used all of your tier 1 slots, but she has a ranged heal that can pick people back up. And it's actually really good, even though it won't heal them for much. But it's the fact that the other person has to waste their turn dealing with, you know, like in this case, Gale being back up in the fight again.
Let's make this quick.
It's a good way to mitigate damage and spread.
Everyone missing.
Wow, so much for peace.
He is currently getting the curse of the die against him.
I can't even tell where you are.
He's in the little camp underneath. He managed to pick-lock into the door where all the these guys.
Very clearly shouldn't have done. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I think I know where you are.
Fine. Still probably not going to survive against this guy, though. That's a little bit bullshit. I'm at least gonna push this guy. Wow. Me watching this battle? Fucking me watching this battle.
Good news is everybody else is having a rough time getting over this 30 roll on the door.
Oh, they need to roll 30?
No, sturdy is what it's called. They need to roll a minimum amount of damage to even damage the door. So they are having a tough time coming in here to help. You split their part.
3 damage.
Here's the question: what would be more beneficial? Would it be more beneficial to try to pick one of your party members up?
And throw them at him?
No, to shove them and then you can run over and pick them up and they'll stand up to be in the fight again. Well, to be fair to Cree, it was 6 of them attacking him at once until he got the door shut, and then it was 2v4 that were pretty injured.
Was that the first death?
Yep.
That is the first death.
Okay. Yeah, no, don't be surprised if you get stomped sometimes. I ran into a fucking goblin ambush that just...
Oh, yeah, you
man.
told me about that.
Yeah, they stomped me for a while until I found a way around and surprised them.
Alright, when was the other save? It was when I entered this place. I don't know if I want to loot everything again. I'll just loot, like, the big chests.
Something good here, I hope. But that will fit in my bag.
You know what?
The air's
I
stale.
can't pick it up.
It's been centuries since any prayers disturbed it.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Seems simple enough.
Alright. See, I was hoping by dropping that thing in there, like, something would have happened, but
Moving
apparently
in.
not.
Something over there.
Over where? Oh.
I need a shovel to dig this up.
Oh. I shall remember that dirt mound to come back to dig up the 3 gold that is there. You have no idea how cheap I am. I say as I'm about to fucking spend thousands of dollars at a convention this week. Well, this coming weekend.
Broken. Must have been here a while. Another broken trap. Who made these things?
I have a feeling I don't want to fuck with you guys either. Actually, you know what? You might not be hostile because you're not outlined in red. Hello, friend.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
Oh, it's you.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Holy house. Under elf.
Lay tight, Nymessa.
Hell yeah, I'm adding my bonuses.
Demaze.
Come, Nymessa. Now.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Alright, how do I get her down?
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
Enough dawdling. Get me down.
Yeah, I'm trying. Do I have to go all the way around to... Doesn't seem like it. Is there anything over here? The fuck? I can't scroll the camera out anymore. You gotta shoot it down.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses.
Yeah, I was a little confused about that at first too, and I was like, how do I get you down? And then I targeted the cage.
My people possess the cure for this infection. I must
Oh,
find the
for
creche.
fuck's sake.
You will join me.
Asterion,
Careful.
I still have your fucking vampire AIDS, so I still have a debuff. You piece of shit, you're gonna get me killed.
This is why, when I saw him... Shit, you shouldn't have said anything, Pagan. But when I saw him trying to do a thing, I just glared at him and drew a knife, and he was like, I'm backing up, I'm backing up. Like, that's what I thought.
Suffice as thanks.
Oh no, Cree already knew. He watched me play the game a bit.
Well, no, I also watched part of Setch's first stream, and I saw that happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice, yeah. But Asterian's creeping like a little fucking creeper.
You are full
He's up
up.
to you just like,
Dismiss your weakest
it's gonna be so
warrior.
tasty. And you open your eyes and you glare at him, and he's just like,
Very well.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit.
The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki.
A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru.
But I'm a nice guy. I was like, oh, you could take a little bit, but only a little. But that was enough.
Keep me waiting.
yeah. I was a nice guy. I was like, fuck you, vampires. Sit back.
Now I have fucking AIDS.
Yeah, get fucked, dirt. You see, it's an allegory and a commentary on the gay community.
I hear shouting up ahead.
Just the tip. Just put the tip in. That's all.
Hold on. No, come over here. I saw this encounter on stream, so I'm going to take the smart approach and come up here from the hill. Yeah. No, that was just an autosave. It wasn't activating the encounter.
Open the
There we
bloody
go.
gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time! By the nine hells! Open the gate! damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, don't spoil.
No, I'm not gonna say what it was. Just that it was very interesting. It has to do with being a certain class.
Too heavy to throw. God damn it. I can at least push you off the cliff, though. Wow. Like a fuck.
Death is but a word away. By sickle and sword, strike them down!
Oh, you idiot. Why don't you... Oh, damn. Let's get you over here. Can you throw? No. I really wish we had killed that archer.
Let's do this.
did you... Sorry, is your name... No, you're Asterion. How the fuck did you miss that? Be quick. Kick the goblin like a football? Oh, I want to.
Or pick them up. They're small. If you got any character that has any strength, you can pick up the little goblin shits and just chuck them.
Pick up goblin, put in inventory.
There is a funny thing.
How was that?
It's not spoilery. But there's a moment where you can find some barrels of wine, and you can hear sounds coming from inside of the barrels of wine.
Oh no.
So you can actually, if your character's strong enough, you can pick up and carry those barrels of wine with you, and you can throw them at people. And when you throw them at people, it smashes the barrel, and out pops a very drunk kobold. Who's like dazed on the ground, like, ah, what the fuck? Some people have just started referring to them as pocket kobold.
That sounds funny.
Unironically, it was just that barrel spot. Nice.
Feet can carry me.
It's just funny because you think you're gonna get in a fight because there's a red dot that's moving towards you. The door opens up, and then a kobold drunkenly stammers and is like, "I'm too drunk. I don't know what that means. That's impossible. I can't be too drunk." And then he face plants on the ground and passes out.
Let me recite their demise.
or people call them the pickled lizards.
With haste.
I remember some of the other ones. The other ones were like the shit-faced skinks. The drunk dragons. Like, people came up with all kinds of little funny names for them. I call them mini setches. I'm not drunk.
On my way.
On the move.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Good.
Damn.
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
I just wonder if the grubby little beasts had any friends, and if they're nearby.
No traps, please.
I'm glad I can loot all these guys. But, yeah, the guys we just saved, they don't have any interest in looting them. But you know what? Sure.
Can't slow down.
Uh-oh, how do I get it? Oh.
You led them to our door! There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Pull your claws in, under-elf.
Show some respect. This woman saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Prank him tree. It was tempting to punch one of them. Like, particularly the human, since he is acting like kind of a dick here.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. I wouldn't have looked to a drow for help, but I'm grateful all the same. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Racism isn't cool, except for when it is. Oh.
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though... I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense. Oh, and if it's of any concern, you're brave to walk around without hiding your heritage. I'll make sure everyone knows that you helped us at the gate.
Stabs the human in the throat. It's just a prank, bro. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume I can't just loot everything in here, since we're in a town now. Ooh. Oh wait, I can't loot that corpse though.
Never.
We're crying over it. Oh my god, it's a gnome. Uh-oh.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives. Our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprentice.
Oh wait, it's just a house.
Refugees, adventurers, and even a drow. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Well, you could point me towards the nearest dwarf tossing competition.
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Oh my god, is my inventory full? Jesus. Alright. Jesus Christ.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose
God, I
strangers
can't
over
stand
us.
how the dog freaks out anytime
That's
someone
not
gets
what I
home.
said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Kree got gnomed. Yeah, it's not even a gnome. Just unloading all of my junk on this guy.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now.
Alright, I think that's... Well, yeah, I'll sell the love letter too. I think that's pretty much everything that I should sell. Yeah, I should probably, Jesus, you are a loot goblin? I told you.
Yep.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, Cree! I know one thing we should have had you do for the character creator thing.
What?
We should have had you watch the class introductions, the actual like characters themselves, their introduction scene. They are very much worth watching, especially the Dark Urges one.
Also, I'm just looking at some of these items here to see what I should maybe buy. So, Sorcerer wears light armor, right?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Sorcerer only wears light armor?
Calm
like,
down.
No, you don't want armor at all. You want clothing.
Clothing.
No armor.
You're going to get us killed.
You'll actually lose a bunch of benefits if you wear armor.
Okay.
I mean, you could if you. I'm pretty positive 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons allows for sorcerers to wear heavier armors.
Yeah,
I think wizards specifically can't.
Yeah, because here it's comparing stats of some of these armor items this guy is selling. It's like saying uncommon medium armor, so I assume that does mean I can equip it. It's just...
No, it'll tell you if you have proficiency with it or not.
Yeah, it says not proficient with medium armor.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to equip it. But I'm trying to think in general, would you even want to... would you even want to go up armors for Sorcerer? Wizard, you don't want to at all, because Wizard loses a bunch of benefits, because casting with armor actually gets huge debuffs.
These gloves would probably be pretty good, though, right? Missile snaring? You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by 1d10, plus your dexterity modifier.
Do you have anybody that has high dexterity? Oh, Asterion has high dexterity. So that could work. Because his would be 1d10 plus...
Okay, hold on.
4?
I'm gonna sell the items I have now.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
No. So click on the thing. So you see the little like balance weights above the barter button.
Oh, I see.
Click on that. That'll automatically balance out his gold reserves.
Ah, that's
there
very
you go.
convenient. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now your turn.
Because because that gets into the whole thing of if you're doing like I'm gonna put this, you know, all these stuff in, and then you pick a bunch of items from him in, and it's like, okay, one of us is unbalanced, so instead of having to click on it yourself, you just click that button and it auto makes it fair.
Alright. Yeah, he's not wearing any gloves. I could get these for him.
Yeah, and they're really good for dexterity classes, so Astarion being dexterity, if you keep Astarion in your party, that is, you might not want Astarion in your party, you might have other party members.
Yeah, I don't know, because I do like that green frog lady, but I don't know, yeah. I know there's other characters you could get, too. There's that wild guy in this area, and he seems good, too.
Yeah, Wheel. Wheel is his name. He went through a full rewrite because as part of feedback, this is how dedicated Larian was to making this game right. As part of feedback, a lot of people didn't like Will. They didn't like his characterization. They didn't like his story. So they fully rewrote him. They're like, nope, yeah, well, no, we'll do a full rewrite. We'll make him better. And they did. I think Will's story is fan-fucking-tastic. Especially some of the stuff that it reveals. Oh my god.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Our futures.
No, you just
Hey, Cree, that's racist. She's more of a bat lady. Don't you see her nose? Wait a second.
Take that back.
Oh, wait, I don't... I don't like that I... Wait, no. There we go. I'll put this on right away. Hey.
Yeah, so that automatically pulls that in. Yep.
There we go.
I like that as a system, too.
Alright, what do you wear? You wear...
Yeah, they made a lot of changes to Shadowheart as well. To make her more interesting. And I love Shadowheart's storyline. Shadowheart and Karlach are definitely the two that hit me hardest in the feels.
We don't
for
even
sure.
know these people.
Alright.
That doesn't matter.
I don't think I'm
Of
good
course
doing
it does.
Sylvanas,
You would
guide your
choose
path.
strangers over us.
Alright, let's talk to these
not
people
what
because
I
they won't
said.
shut up.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
I'm doing pretty good on these rolls outside of combat.
Yeah. That's usually what happens is like, so I could talk really well to the wenches in the tavern, but the moment I go to draw a bow, I fall flat on my ass and shoot myself with my own arrow somehow.
We're better than this.
Shadowheart is a bitch.
Fine,
she is
I'll
mean
stay
to me.
too.
That's
Lest you both end up
unfortunate.
with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Yeah, she is a bit of a wanker. That does change if you do certain things. Can sorcerers learn from scrolls too? No.
I'll never get the smell out of my clothes.
At least they're not supposed to be able to. If they can, that would be super OP.
I should probably save, since I haven't saved yet this entire time.
Because that was supposed to be like the thing between sorcerers and wizards, is the fact sorcerers can't get too many spells. You need to be very accurate in what spells you learn. Whereas wizards have a lot more free play, but then sorcerers also get a lot of other bonuses like Quicken
How long do you
Spell.
think we've got before the goblins come?
And Quicken Spell is insanely overpowered, guys.
Oh my god.
Scorch Ray, upcast to level 6, so you fire 7 Scorch Rays, put an Arcane Battery on that, Quicken Spell it. Now you do, let's see, well, if you have the Arcane Battery, you also have the thing, so you're likely going to put fire, so likely 20 damage per hit, so 140 the first round through, then just do it again because of Quicken Spell. Fucking instant yeet 280, give or take, damage off of somebody. Woo! Nuke sorcerers are crazy.
Is it here I have to go?
Yuck.
What's yuck about it?
Oh, this might be the right way, I think. Maybe?
Please, let us through!
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Hello.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
Well, fuck you too.
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead, but a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
Gotta hate hippies. Cree, beware of a child who sells fake products. It's the child I punched. Fake.
I bet she's giving them hell. She's not our kid for nothing.
Keep this up and you'll have blood on your hands!
I think I go this way. Now you got to save a child if you want. No? Why would I want to save a child?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release her.
Actually, I'm gonna save here in case things fuck up.
She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my serpent. When we cast out the rest, she may join them.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl, you mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Oh, I don't get any bonuses on this. Can I back out? No, I can't. Damn. Damn, I was hoping.
You intrude on the circle. You intrude on my mind. More proof that outsiders must never be trusted.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
So she's a cast up mid.
Yes. She is more valuable out there than in here. Sif, Tila, to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
God damn, this woman is a fucking massive bitch.
Oh yeah, Kaga. She's
Now, I know
little
what
wanker.
happens here, like later on. I can't help but notice the rats already
Ridiculous.
have names.
We just let her run off.
I wonder if I could
She's
kill
a
them right
child.
now.
A devil
Well,
child.
remember, all of
One
the
who tried to
the
steal
animals
from
here
us.
have names. All of them.
Yet she failed.
So that was kind of
That's
that
what
was kind of the
matters.
thing to make it like, you know, not be super obvious,
But
right? But you know, because you know you have that meta knowledge. You know what's there.
So I'm gonna
And
try
yes,
something.
save constantly. By the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna try something. Well, I missed the rat. Good job, mate.
The Outlander has betrayed us. I should have known.
Oh, fuck
Druids,
off.
we cannot compromise any longer.
She is indeed a massive... Yes, she is. Me when woman. Very naughty, Creed. Look, they were rats, so they needed to die. I guess I'm gonna have to explore the fucking swamp or whatever next time.
Come, Silver.
This has been
Stay
a
close.
long stream already, and I'm barely into the game. Let's talk to these two quickly.
I know that look. You're wondering why
I will
was in
say,
pain before.
Baldur's Gate 3 is definitely one of those games
Let's
where I
just
wish
clear the
I
air about that
had
now.
the income to get that collector's
It's
edition when it was
just an
still
old wound that
available.
hurts me from time to time.
What's in the collector's edition?
Nothing to be concerned about.
Custom
It's nothing to do
custom
with the
cards,
tadpoles, at
custom
least,
character
in case
sheets,
your imagination is in
a
danger
full
of getting away
like
from
cloth map of the game world.
It's just
Um,
something I have to live
a
with.
custom D20 die, and one of the most fantastic
if I'm being
like
honest.
statues I have
But
seen.
it always passes quickly,
Linka.
so I can manage.
Okay.
There might be some at Fan Expo. If it looks good enough, I might grab it for myself.
Oh, I doubt it. They sold out of this stuff real fast.
Yeah, but a convention is a type of place where there's gonna be vendors who buy up shit like that just for the sake of selling them, you know?
Fair enough.
Alright, let's see what you have to say, Gale.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little
There you
break? Hmm? Allow ourselves
There,
a
that
few
is
moments
the
of
stat.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have clicked off while he was in the middle of talking.
We've been on the road together.
God, if I
for a
wasn't on
while
poverty
now,
percent,
haven't
just
we?
whoop.
Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile
I feel like
and
this
courage.
is
The way you diffused the
conversation from him that
tension
should be
between
coming later
Zevlor
in
and
the game.
Aradin. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
I've known you for like 10 minutes, my dude.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Well, the good news is he's not telling you everything. He's just
specifics are
explaining
rather
to you something
personal,
you're going to need to know
but suffice it
about
to say that it is a
if you
malady
travel
I've
with
learned to
him.
live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down
Essentially,
to is
he's keeping a lot of the
every so
information
often,
hidden
I need
away.
to get
He's
my
giving you
hands on a
the bare
powerful
minimum you
magical
need to
item
understand.
and absorb the weave inside.
I'm sorry, what was that? I was trying to listen to the dialogue.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were in a big conversation still. My bad.
No, it's just, the thing I was commenting on is he was saying, oh, well, we've been traveling together for a while now, and you've done all these things to earn my trust. It's like, my dude, I met you 10 minutes ago.
Fair. But, again, he's giving you bare minimums here of what you need to know if you're going to keep traveling with him. And mostly he's doing it because he trusts you just enough. He needs a very minimum threshold, a very small threshold for this conversation. Because he's going to need you to give him magical items that he can, consume.
Alright.
Which, again, is very expensive to do that.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns.
To just, like, dump
that is why
whatever
I turn to
cheap
you.
items into his inventory that I can find.
To help me
No, it needs to be magical items. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Dare I
Magic
say it?
items.
Critical.
They will specifically be tagged if Gale can consume them or not.
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger.
I have one in my inventory?
There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
The gloves Astarion you gave Astarion might be an item that can be consumed.
Oh, motherfuck.
Again, you can keep looking for other items too.
Bit of boldness.
You don't have to give
will
them to
serve
him
us well.
right away.
I'm sure we won't have to
But
look
he
very
is just
far to
warning you
find what
that,
I need.
he will need
Faerun
them.
overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can
Right
count on
for
you.
the moment the need arises shouldn't count an item my character is wearing. Gale can absorb this item's magic, destroying it. Fucking goddamn it.
Again, you don't have to. You don't have to do this yet. You can hold off for a while. But he's just letting you know that this is going to be an issue.
Yeah, he actually went a lot farther than I thought he would before you needed it.
I do have an item here that that is in my packs. Gloves of Power. A melee hit possibly inflict a -1d4 penalty to the target's attack rolls and saving throws. Sleight of hand +1. Oh yeah, what's the button to sort your inventory again?
When you're in your inventory itself, your individualized inventory, there's a little thing next to the search button, the search bar, and you can choose type, weight, latest, so on and so forth.
There we go.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth? She made her choice. I thought one like you might understand. When a threat makes itself known, you remove it. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove.
Again, now you're getting some of that racism.
They're to be gone before final prayer.
She expected you, being a drow, to immediately side with her.
Must strike.
Yeah,
because you're a
so-
cold, heartless bitch because you're a fucking drow, right? Right?
I like how there's always the option to attack. Not always, but almost always.
Yes.
You will
Even
do
though
more
there are
than
situations where you look at that and you're just
This
like,
tale ends but one
Jesus,
way.
that would be such a
For
bad
the
idea right
Outlander
now.
not cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off.
She's a child.
A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
Yet she failed. That's what matters.
I wasn't expecting my character to jump up on the table. I think I am going to call it here, though. It's been about 4 hours now, including technical difficulties. I definitely want to stream more of this. I am enjoying it.
Yeah. Weak. 9-hour streams are bust.
Look, it is after 9 o'clock. It is hot in here. I need to put the air conditioner on.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for coming out. It's very much appreciated. I'll be back more with more of this next week. Because
This will all be over.
I can't remember if I had anything planned for tomorrow.
Finished. What if they tried to steal
But I
from
work
us?
Wednesday and Thursday.
We've
And then I have
shown
Fan
them once.
Expo Friday, Saturday,
We take
Sunday. I'm
Grove
not
law
sure if I'm
seriously.
going all 3 days or not.
Child escape without consequence.
So
We
yeah.
might as well have lain on the ground.
I'm
and
gonna
let them
probably be
try.
doing Dark Tide tomorrow. So have myself a good old time. Just popping heads, listening to the fucking banger of a soundtrack.
Nice.
They're actually going to do an entire rework of the game's class system in Dark Tide. They're going to give it more of an RPG system.
All right.
And I saw the tree of it. They have an actual they've revealed what one of their character trees is going to be for the Zealot Preacher. Oh my god, it looks really fucking nice.
Anyways, yeah, have a good night, everyone. It's very much appreciated. See you next time.
Yeah, bye bye everybody.